200 laps. I say it every a chance that the win tonight, you're going to have to first have a truck to be at the end. This is a fun little track. It's going to be fast. There'll be a lot of room to race. You know, just everybody use your head tonight. Instead of a mile and a half tonight, we're just simply on a mile track. So, and a little shorter, a lot more excitement, a lot more fun. And keep in mind that's the second link of the broadcast. So, you know, no profanity, no arguing, any of that during the race. You know, there'll be a time and a place if you have something you need to talk about after the race. This race is, you know, 2 hours and 20 minutes long. Some ample time for
We are live here for the Monday Night Thunder Series. Ready to get this race. We're qualifying underway. It's going to be a while. It's going to take a little bit to get qualifying underway. I'm joined by this week with me is Jesse, as well, not as always, because this is only the second broadcast, but are you with me?
Yeah, 10-4, Adam. Good to be here. Excited to get this thing underway.
Man, it's a long race, 200 laps to be exact, but the way these guys race, they don't have very many cautions. Last week they did I think it was 160 something laps and only had 30 caution laps. So here at Iowa, you know, it can be a little bit different. It's a mile track, but it kind of races like a short track. It's going to be a fun race. It's going to be an exciting race. They're in the driver's meeting right now, and then we'll get qualifying kicked off underway. Have you ever raced at Iowa before?
Yeah, I took the truck around a little bit tonight before the broadcast started, just to kind of get a feel for it and see what the drivers were dealing with. It's just a little under a mile, not a lot of banking, so it'll be interesting. 200 laps for sure.
We'll take a look here at the weather real fast. It looks like the air and track temp both at 67 degrees with partly cloudy skies. And like I said, we are in Iowa. And 4 turns, a little under a mile, 0.889 miles. It's going to be a fun race. It's going to be a super fast race. Yeah, this is definitely a fast track. I remember when I raced, I think I've raced about everything here, trucks, Xfinity, and even the Star Mustang. It's a really fun track. One thing you will see here tonight will be multiple grooves. That is one thing I've noticed, that whenever I was racing in the past, you'll see somebody working that high groove, you'll see somebody working that low groove, and somebody working the bottom groove, and that's going to make some fun racing, and so it should be good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun seeing guys try that middle and upper groove to see if they can get anything going. So it'll be definitely interesting to see how things play out. I know last week we did the Street Stock series, so it'll be fun to get the trucks underway and see how things go.
Take a look here at your practice results. Bradley Wilson, the league owner, currently jumped up to that #1 spot. And he's got to be happy about that. You can take a look here at the rest of your top 10. Keep your eyes on DJ Hargrove, someone that can definitely get the win here. He's won, I believe, 4 races already this year. So, and this right here is just week 7, I believe. I need to get their website up and running. But no, I'm sorry, this is week 8. So, I'm gonna make sure I got everything up and running. But yeah, Brian Miller rounds out the top 10. There's Cody West. Chris Bain is back in 12th spot. Corey Walters back in the 17th spot. I don't know who Mike Helton is. I don't know if that's a real name or they just put it in here. But that's pretty funny though. Jason Alexander is in the 20th spot. Christopher Jordan 20th. 21st is Don Kerr Jr. A lot of drivers in here. There's Alan Wild in that 23rd spot. Somebody asked me, definitely keep an eye on Alan Wild. He's somebody that runs really well, especially on the Tuesday Night League. Jeremy Funk is in the 24th spot. Ronald White is running out the 26th spot. So all in all, there's a good group of people in here. It seems like I said, it should be a fun race. I'm gonna listen to some radio, see about how close we're getting into going green.
Okay. Somebody was trying to say something in 28. William.
I'm not sure what they're actually talking about, but
I have no sound from you, bud.
But yeah, next week.
I apologize. I had my mic flipped up. I was just saying I'll go ahead and put it down a lap for qualifying.
Okay, but you do want an EOL as well?
That is correct.
Okay, so they're just getting ready for the qualifying. It should be getting ready to get started. They do qualify a little bit different, 1 truck at a time, 2 laps, and we'll get the race underway. Let's see, where do they go next? Gateway Motorsports Park. You've ever raced at Gateway? That's a crazy track.
Yeah, I never had wheels on the ground there at Gateway, but
It's
a pretty fun track to get around.
Yeah, it's kind of flat. To be honest, to me, it's really flat. Kind of probably with the banking of like what we experienced at New Hampshire this week. Since I raced, just switched the tracks over. Speaking of which, I went and done that race and it did not work out well for me. I know you was practicing for the NIS. Did you have any luck with building a setup?
Yeah, I think the setup's coming along pretty well. I think Center Force Racing definitely has a good chance this week for getting some wins with the NIS.
So yeah, these guys go to Gateway next week, and then they go to Kentucky week after. So pretty much they got a couple short tracks. I mean, Gateway's kind of long, I guess, but a couple shorter tracks coming up. Gateway, I mean, that's not really a short track, but it kind of drives like one. And then trying to see, they go to Pocono on week 11 and October 10th. So yeah, that's just some of the tracks coming up. These guys are about to roll out here. I'm trying to listen in.
Most of y'all know my name, and I was playing around in the nicknames. I thought it was just showing out on the driver's roster. I didn't know it was going to show in here. But it says Mike Hilton, so I'll change that next week so y'all know who I am.
Yeah, that got me a little confused.
Well, who you am?
I always tell him he's Mike Hilton to my Brian France.
Alright, let me look at some of the points and stuff that we got up. For these guys, DJ Hargrove leads after Texas. Last week they had Texas. DJ Hargrove still has the points lead. Chris Baines is second. Spence Thompson is third. David Levine is fourth. Joe Watt fifth. Bradley Wilson is sixth. Seventh is John Houston. And Brian Miller is eighth. And that is your hunt cutoff line. They got something that's kind of like the chase, but they call it the hunt. And only 8 drivers makes that. So there's a couple guys trying to get into that tonight. Jason Alexander being one of them. And we'll see if he can do it. And I gotta cut my spotter off, so just deal with me for just a second, because I always forget to do that. There we go. Alright, so qualifying's getting underway now. We will try to find out who goes out first.
Did I lose your guy? I didn't copy that, Ron. You kind of cut out on me. Everything disappeared all of a sudden.
51 looks like he's going to be going out onto the track first.
I got hold on, 44 to the staging.
And here goes the 51.
I hope it wasn't caused by me. I left it.
Going out onto the track. We will pop up and see what kind of lap he runs in that Toyota. Ronald White out of Carolina is on the track, coming to his first green flag lap. Going down the front stretch across the start finish line and into turn 1. See what happens here. So when you were practicing the lines, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna point out some of the qualifying things. It looks like we're gonna start from the bottom up.
Yeah, that is correct. I believe it's the who goes next? 28, I believe.
7 to the staging.
I believe it actually might be the 44. I hope that's going by their practice call.
Oh, okay.
Practice times. But don't quote me.
23.604. So when you was practicing here, where did you like running at?
Checker flag 51.
Did you like running on that bottom line?
I actually found the middle line to work a little bit better for me.
Okay.
My driving style is a little bit
44.
different, but I think the middle line worked for me. Kept the car a little bit more stable coming out of the corners. So.
Okay. Next we got the 44 out of California, Shane Boulder. See what kind of lap he can put down. He just took his green flag. He's actually running a little bit higher line, especially in 3 and 4, than what the 51
White flag 44.
He's actually going to
97 roll.
take to the
33 to staging.
position, still with a 23.601. See if we can pick it up here. Next one. Oh, and he's actually in the wall.
Oh.
And he's going to spin it to the inside and back up the track. And he's going to hold it down to the bottom. On the track now, we got Jeremy Funk already out and getting ready to come to his green flag lap.
Green flag 97.
And you heard it, green flag for the 97. I'm going to try to leave some of the chat on so we can actually hear the numbers being called out, so I'll know who's up next and stuff. 97 Jeremy Funk. I'm trying to look to see where he's at in points. I don't see him in the top 16, so he's definitely out of the cut line right now. We'll see if we can get up there and have a good run.
White flag 97. 33 roll.
And German flag
28 to the staging.
742. And that's a checker flag.
Copy, that was 30.
Checker flag 93.
And next up, we got Alan Wild out on track. Now, this is somebody to definitely keep an eye on. He could have a really good lap in that
Green flag 33.
Slim Jim Toyota. That's a pretty cool looking truck. The rims kind of stand out a little bit on it. Pretty cool looking truck. And he just took his green flag, so we'll see what kind of lap he can put down here at Iowa. And then a fresh stretch across the start finish line. He will put out a lap of
White flag 33.
23.363. That would jump
28 roll.
one spot.
03 to the staging.
Next on track, I believe, is the 22nd. Let me find out who it was.
That would be the 28 of William Smith.
Okay. As Alan Wall across the finish line here.
Checker flag 33.
And he does not. So there's the 28 of Alan Smith. Out on track now.
Green flag 28.
Flag for the 28 out of the state of Illinois. Going to see if he could jump up and grab that spot away from Alan Wild. Alan's, people that don't know, you can see him here Tuesday nights when we broadcast the Deep South Racing League tomorrow night. They're actually in the chase, and he's actually second in the chase.
White flag 28.
23.369 for
03 roll. 333 to staging.
Next up on track is the 03. Let's see who that is. Don Kidder Jr. And here comes 28. Cross start finish line. Will
Checker flag 28.
take his lap. And he does take that pole position away with 23.329. Really good lap.
Green flag 03.
And now we got the 03 of Don Kidder Jr. running a very familiar paint scheme of the Dale Earnhardt Senior paint scheme, Goodrich. I've seen a lot of people run that paint scheme.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Definitely one of the favorites, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, he gets in a wall.
White flag 03.
23.823.
Triple three roll. 5 to staging.
Oh.
Hold up. 333.
Woo! That was a fun spin.
333 roll. 5 to staging.
Alright, let's see, 333. Let me find out who that is. Not used to these real low numbers. Christopher Jordan?
That dude. Yeah, that's correct.
Checker flag 03.
So what do you think the biggest concern for some of these guys are tonight going into this race?
I think just qualifying really well.
Green flag 333.
Like you said, it's a short track, so track position here is going to be huge. So I think getting a top qualifying spot will definitely help your chances.
I've seen a lot of people getting loose off the corners. Tempers could be a problem, I guess, as the race keeps progressing on. You know how people can get mad at iRacing. That's always fun to listen to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
White flag 333.
But that's definitely something to keep an eye on
5 roll.
as the race keeps going
9
on.
to the staging.
Next up, we got Jason Alexander, Christopher Jordan put out 23.943. We'll see. He's going to come around a little bit on the high side. See if he can pick up on his lap.
Checkered flag. Checker flag 333.
23.613. So he did pick up a couple spots. And here is the 5 of Jason Alexander. Ghostbusters.
Green flag 5.
It's a pretty cool scheme.
That is pretty neat. The back of it actually looks pretty good. Let's see, here's the paint scheme. Oh, it says Ghostbusters on the front where Chevrolet is.
White flag 5.
That's pretty cool. And he's actually going to take the pole with the 23.
9 roll. 8 to the staging.
It's a really good time right there.
Yeah, it really is. I didn't get to check. Well, we did check it, but I didn't get to see. Do you remember what the fastest lap was in practice?
Yeah, we had Bradley Wilson. He ran a 22. He ran a 22.833.
Oh, okay. So we should see some 22s here. I would guess.
Yeah. Yeah, with the cool track times, it
Green flag 9.
Too much of an issue as long as you hit your marks going into the corners.
8 to the
And
staging.
you see the 9 out on the track now in his Bud Light.
I'm in
Toyota.
pit box order. I'm on the way.
Next up, we got
White flag 9.
Joseph. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
8 row, 85 to the staging.
For what we're putting down a 23491 in that number 9 truck. We're gonna watch him come to the checker flag.
Checker flag 9.
And he will not improve on his second lap. Here we got Joseph. How do you say his last name? Do you know? Anjuar?
Green flag 8.
I don't know.
Andrew Jar? Maybe I
don't know.
may have butchered that, so I'm sorry, Andrew.
I'm from Tennessee. I got excuses. That's okay. He's driving the number 8 back to blue Chevrolet. This looks like a pretty decent lap.
White flag 8.
23.214 jumps to the second.
85 roll, 31 to staging.
So we got the 85. Who's the 85? Zach Lindgren.
Checker flag 8.
And he will not improve on his second lap. So right now, Joseph in that number 8 truck will start second place. And here comes the
Green
85
flag
second.
85.
That's a nice looking truck as well. Old school motorsport. Not do kickstart. I like it, but I kind of wish it was an orange one, to be honest, instead of green.
Yep. Yeah, that would look pretty cool.
Yeah. And he's going to be turning, exiting turn number 4 down the front stretch.
White flag 85.
He's going to put it down a lap of a 23.655. Let's see if he can pick it up.
31 roll, 82 to the staging.
See if we can pick it up. We're about, don't have many more drivers left to qualify. Here comes the 85. Ooh, gets a little slower off the
Got a little
Checker
bit
flag
loose.
85.
And he did a
Pretty
on the
willing.
second lap, yeah.
Green flag 31.
Rick Donovan. Oh, he's in the wall. So this first lap will not count for him. Let's see if he can improve on his second lap. But not going to get damage. It don't look like it's going to hurt him too bad, I don't think. It looks to me like he just scraped it, so we'll see.
White flag 31. 82 roll, 77 to the staging.
Still watching the 31. Who is next?
We got Randall Boren
Checker flag
in the
31.
04 car.
Oh, jumped up to second with a 23.136 to the 31.
Green flag 82.
That was another good time there.
It really was. Chris Payne's out on track.
White flag 82.
You know what? I just lost him. I don't know what I did with him.
77 roll, 4 to the staging.
82 jumps to the second position. There he is. Trying to see if he can improve. Right now, 23.106 to the checkered flag.
Checker flag 82.
And he would not approve. Not much of a drop off though at 23.122. that BNC Chevrolet.
77's a scratch. 4 row, 01 to the staging.
Next up, we got the 4. Brian Miller coming out on track.
Did you want the 04 or the 4?
4.
And here we go to his green flag lap. Brian Miller out of Indiana. What did he put down in practice?
Green flag 4.
He ran a 23:035.
Okay, so we'll see if he can try to match that time, or at least get right there near it as he exits turn number 2. As my dogs are going crazy. And turn number 4, and he will cross the start finish line, putting on
White flag
4.59, so definitely not improving. I'm wondering if some of the times we've seen may have been draft.
01 row,
Yeah,
59 to the staging. 59.
Yeah, that definitely might have been it. Short track, you don't really experience that as much, but it's definitely still there.
That is true. And across the start finish line, he's
Checker
up there
flag 4.
23.418, so definitely not where he wanted to be. Currently 7th. I know he was probably expecting a little bit better than that.
Green flag 01.
Yeah, it looked like he got a little bit tight coming off of 2 there, so he might have had to let up a little bit.
Next up is Joe White in that Traxxas Toyota. That's a cool looking truck.
White flag 01.
And he's going to put out a 23.357. That's going to jump him up to 6th.
59 row, 21 to the staging.
Got a couple more drivers.
21 to the
here.
staging.
59 of David Levine is up next. Exit of turn number 4 for the 01 of Joe White.
Checker flag 01.
And he will not improve as well. It seems like the first lap is really where you're getting most of your time, but second lap it seems like the tires fall off just a little bit too much for you to
Green
really
flag 59.
get a fast lap.
Yeah, just when I was running the practice
21
here,
to the
just to see
staging,
what the
please.
drivers are going to be dealing with tonight, it seems like track grips tires sort of almost similar to Chicagoland, so you could see a lot of tire fall off tonight, but we'll see how it goes as the race
White
goes on.
flag 59.
So as far as fuel mileage, I'm not sure, I'm not completely sure
21
about
row.
how far they can run. I don't know if they're running 100% fuel or not, but if they are running 100% fuel, about how many laps do you think they can go, since it is a short track and you don't use the throttle as much?
Yeah, I would
Checker
assume you could
flag
probably
59.
almost go the full length. You might need to, if you have to come in for fuel, you'll be doing it once, and that'll be it.
Here we got the
But
21
a
of
pit
Blake News.
strat.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Green
I was
flag
just gonna say,
21.
it was me driving tonight for pit strategy. I'd say if we got a caution early, I'd fuel the truck up, and then unchuck that fuel box, let it go the rest of the way.
You see that 21 truck, Mountain Dew Chevy. Yeah, I painted a truck kind of like that. I don't know if that's it though. I can't remember.
White flag 21.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. I did paint one like that though. It's a good looking
2
truck.
row, 42 to the staging. 42 to staging.
Okay, next up we have the 2. Oh, actually we got a new pole leader. Blake News jumped up to the pole. 22.904.
Checker flag 21.
A good time for Blake there.
And now we got DJ Hargrove, 4-time winner. See if he could get another pole here
Green flag 2.
out of Indiana. And he's not really holding it to the bottom. I noticed that with the last truck as well. They're not exactly on the yellow line, but they're about, a tire length away. He's going to spin it. Woo! Good save,
and a good
though.
save.
Yeah, really good save. Maybe he can get something out of this with his second lap. It ain't going to be a whole lot. but
White
we'll
flag
see.
2. 42 roll, 88 to staging.
Joseph Stafford up next. Got about 4 drivers left before the race gets underway. See if DJ can pick up a couple seconds here.
Checker flag 2.
And he will not. His time is a little bit slower, so he's back to 18th right now. That's big for him, especially
88
4
staging.
wins on the season. So we'll see if he's able to work
Green
his way
flag
through traffic.
42.
And here is Joseph Stafford. Looking to see where he's at in points. I don't see him in the top 16, so he's going to need a pretty good run. Got a pretty good run last week. See if he can try to match that this week.
White flag 42.
You're on 22.9, 85.
88 roll,
Really good lap.
89 to staging.
Yep,
89.
that'll give him second spot there.
If the people wonder, DJ Hargrove actually won last week. And so him starting back that far is kind of big. Who's out on track now?
Checker flag 42.
I believe it's John Houston.
Okay, John Houston, he actually finished second last week. We'll see if he can.
Green flag 88.
You see the 88 coming around? That's a cool looking truck. Part of TK Designs, good friend of mine actually. And see if we can put that truck on the top spot. Jesse, I know you're kind of new to broadcasting this league, but the way we do interviews
White
in here
flag
is,
88.
We do it over the radio. So
Okay,
anytime you
cool.
want to talk to somebody, just let them know. You can interview them
89
anytime you want to.
roll.
It's up to you. I mean,
10 to staging.
next up, the 89 is out on track. John Houston went to third place, right? That's a pretty good lap of 23.072. Once I find the 89 on my board. There we go, Spence Thompson. Third place last week. In at Azus.
Green
Chevrolet.
flag 89.
And here it comes to the white flag. See if he can jump up. 23.
White flag 89.
6. And I'm going to put him in the 8th place right now.
10 roll, 83 to the staging.
See if he can pick up a little bit here on his track or on his qualifying lap. About 3/10 right now off the leader's pace.
Checker flag 89.
23, so he's definitely a little bit slower than his second lap. And now we got the number 10 coming out on the track. Let me see how many jobs we got left here.
Green flag 10.
Looks like we got about 3 more, please. 3 or 4 more. Tyler Grell?
Yep.
Is that what you're showing too? About 3 or 4 more left to qualify?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at about 3.
And here comes Tyler across the
White
start finish
flag
line.
10.
And he is going to jump up and take the pole. 22.784. Really nice lap.
83
roll.
roll.
Knees back.
That's actually 2/10 faster than his practice time, so that's a really good lap there.
Big move up.
Checker flag 10.
Good lap there for him. Definitely. Next up, we have
Green flag 83.
Bradley Wilson was the fastest in practice out of Great Plains Club. We'll see if he can jump up and try to duplicate his practice time or better it. Cool looking paint scheme he's running. Part of his BA graphics that they run. Oh, he's going to spin it. And he's going to lock it up, so he's going to have one shot.
White flag 83.
No, actually, that was his white flag lap. So, wow. So the 83 is definitely not going to be starting where he wants to, as he will start towards the back. He's got to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, after posting the fastest lap in
Tyler,
practice.
you are
That's
tonight's
definitely
poster.
going to be that's going to be a tough one to recover from.
Finally, something good happens to me in something racing.
Tyler, we'll get your pole position here tonight, so congratulations to that number 10 truck. And we'll get ready to go racing as these guys are coming up pit road now. He's going to go ahead and get ready to advance into the next session. And we'll be ready to roll. See if we can listen into some of the stuff they're talking about.
Alright guys, let me get this right. The 44 wants an EOL, the 33 wants an EOL, the 28 wants an EOL, and the 333 wants an EOL.
Did you get the 04?
And the 04. William, I didn't copy that.
Oh man.
Okay. Alright guys, you get a few minutes for a break here. I'll roll it when there is exactly 30 minutes elapsed time.
Alright, so I'm going to look up. We got a few minutes before we get ready to roll here. Let's take a look at your leaderboard for tonight with Tyler Graff starting in first. I think that's how you say that last name. Blake Neese is second on the inside or outside row. And row number 1, Joseph Stafford, John Houston, Jason Alexander, Chris Baines will start in row number 3. Rick Donovan and Joseph Anduar will start in row number 4. Spence Thompson.
And then I'm rolling it over. I will not do a roll call.
And David Levine will start in row number 5.
Oh.
William Smith, Joe Watt in row number 6. There's Alan Watt and Brian Miller in row number 7. Corey Walters and Zach Lindgren, row number 8. Ronald Watt and Shane DeVolder in row number 9. Christopher Jordan, Jeremy Funk in row number 10. And row number 11, Don Kidder Jr., DJ Hargrove. DJ's got to be a little bit disappointed with that qualified run. Cody West and Randall Boren, Bradley Wilson, and I think that's it. And I'm trying to make sure that is. Yeah, that's it. So we'll get ready to roll here. They're working on a few things. And see if we can get an interview here with the number 10 car right here in just 1 second once we get ready to roll. So, who you got to pick to win this race tonight?
Well, I think I'm going to go with the number 10 car, Tyler Graff. He ran a really good qualifying time, and I think as long as he can save the tires up front, I think he'll take it to the checkered flag.
You're going to start at the front. You're going to start at the front of the field. I'm going to go all the way to the back, and I'm going to pick Bradley Wilson to get the win tonight. Going to have a lot of work in store for him to get up there and try to get the win, but if he could be patient, these guys definitely showed that they can do patience in this league. So expect a lot of long green flag runs tonight, and watch these laps tick off because it don't take very long. You can see 23-second laps is not very long. So it's going to be a fun race. Estimated number of cautions, what do you got?
A short track like this, that's a tough call. I'm gonna go with about 6 cautions.
Oh, that's a good. That's actually what I was gonna go with. Since you're gonna go with 6, I'm gonna go with 7, and we'll see if he's right about that. And they're about ready to go. They got 2 minutes left. They take a little break, and then they got 2 minutes left, and then we get ready to roll. So we'll be right back here as well. So just sit here and enjoy the view, I guess. I don't know. Just sit here and watch this, and we'll be right back.
You guys got 2 minutes.
Alright, and we are back once again, getting ready to grid them up here. We got about 30 seconds till the grid starts, and we talked about who we got to pick, so let's go ahead and get one of our trivia questions, and I'll give you the answer once we take the green flag here shortly. So let me find one here, because I found it and I lost it. The Sprint Cup Series don't run here, right? I don't think so.
Say that again?
The Sprint Cup Series, they don't run here, correct?
No, that is correct. It is just the trucks.
Oh, wow. Huh. Did not know that. They actually should run the Sprint Cup cars here. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, that would definitely be an interesting race to watch for sure.
Alright, so we got about, well, any time now we'll be loading them up and put them out on the track. And we'll get this race going. Alright, got you a trivia question to see if you know it. What year did Iowa Speedway open the doors? Do you know? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. What is today's date? What is today?
It is the 19th of September.
Well, they just passed their anniversary because they actually opened on the 15th of September. But what year?
I'm gonna say 2005, I believe.
Ooh, that's a good
2005.
Really good guess. Well, we'll find out if you're right.
We're rolling.
All right, and here we go. Putting them on the grid. And we'll see who comes out with the victory tonight. Here at Iowa Speedway. Everybody can get their gas in for the chat and stuff when you take it open. And I'll give you the answer before we go green.
Alright guys, once again, 200 laps, long race. Gotta have a truck to contend for a win if you're gonna have a shot at the win. So patience here, a lot of give and take, and you know, I know people are still learning people's driving styles and whatnot. You may not have ever raced with the guy around you. That's the case, you know, just let on a little extra and learn and have some fun. We had a great show last week. We're shooting for better. It could be better. So, you know, let's just all keep that in mind.
All right, let's try to get an interview here with the 10 car. Hey, Tyler in the 10, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, you was able to get a pole here for Iowa tonight. How you think your chances are going to be going on as the race continues?
To be honest, I have no clue. I actually found the league on accident, and they were nice, so I went and joined. So, I come from road racing, so I'm optimistic, but we'll see how this goes.
Alright, man, good luck. Just to let you know, somebody up here in the booth actually picked you to win the race, so let's see if you can pull them and see if you can get them a win tonight.
Awesome, that'll be the first person on my side in racing this year.
Alright, man, good luck. As we start to roll.
Hey guys, also, if you're looking for a fun Tuesday night league, be sure and...
You know what's interesting about this is the 10 car just said that he's coming from a road he's actually a road driver. So that's interesting for him to come out here and get the pole.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting for sure. I guess oval racing anything is possible, so
That is true.
here we are.
As the pace car lights are going to be cut off. I thought they was already off, but apparently not. Forgot we take 2 laps around.
You might enjoy it. I run in there, and Alan runs in there, as well as Bradley and Blake.
Oh, my.
I'll still go to this race.
Not counting his Michael Redding, that's my bad.
I'll definitely be there, but we'll be.
It's in the cup car.
Alright, so pace lights are off on the Ford Mustang pace car. And we'll see what happens here. Long race tonight. It's going to be a crazy one. And shouldn't take too long with these guys driving. It's first couple restart here may be a little hectic, but we'll see what happens. As the pace car is about to drop off. We will be racing here anytime. Pace car is off, and we are green flag here at Kentucky Speedway for the Monday Night Thunder Series. As already the Tino Tyler Graf is in spot number 1. Here comes the 21 looking to the high side. That is Brian Neese looking to the high side of that 10 car. Down the back stretch, now looking slowly to the inside, and he's going to fall back in line, not try too much. And now side by side now for the lead. And the 21 will see if Brian does lead that lap, and he does lead the first lap. And we'll take that position away. Watching the battle still for the lead. And a caution comes out already. And we will see what happens. And see if we can find out here.
Marbles.
Possibility the 83-man got involved. Somebody just spun, it looks like.
Single car accident, no penalties.
44, go by me, bud.
Alright, so somebody
I'm missing a bag of marbles.
and died. Nothing too serious, it looks like. So we're not going to get a replay of that one. But looks like the 77 looks like may have went around. Actually, you know what? Maybe it was the 77. Not sure who it was. So, Koch comes out on lap 2, too early to pit still, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There hasn't really been a lot of wear on the tires at all, so I imagine most of the drivers will stay there.
Wow, there's a lot of marbles on this track. I can hear it bouncing off the cars. Hopping on board with the 21 car. Brian, or Blake Neese. I kept saying Brian Neese. Blake Neese is currently up in first. Got that first position on the very first lap of the race.
Hey, Mike.
I'm so glad I'm getting the race to the Altamont.
So, I asked you a few minutes ago, what
Yeah,
year
guys,
did,
if you're getting a lap back, be sure.
what year did Iowa Speedway open? You guessed 2005. Correct answer was September 15, 2006. So he was off by 1 year. Not a bad guess.
So I was close.
And I'm thinking that they actually have a Legends track here. I'm looking right now. It looks like they have a Legends track in Greenfield. Or a go-kart track.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that's correct. They do have a Legends oval here.
That's a little small.
Yeah.
But you can't run that many cars on that Legends track. There's just no way.
Yeah, I think things will get pretty hectic.
Should be coming one to go. I believe this is just going to be a fast green, so, or a fast caution.
So if y'all get that, please let me know.
Yeah, not too serious of an incident, and nobody really
I don't
took
think there
tires
was
or
any
fell behind.
damage.
So.
Yeah, I don't think there was any damage whatsoever to the trucks. A couple of the cars further in the back pitted just, I don't know why. Maybe they had to slam on the brakes to avoid the car that was spinning or something. So, and we'll go at least one more lap around. Pace lights are still on. So we are actually done now. Check up, pop up left. Get a view from above. You see Iowa Speedway. I didn't know there was actually a tunnel in turn one as well.
Yeah, a little Brazilian of
you know, no joking. If I was to ever camp
remember,
here,
the leader has to be across the line.
I believe the backstretch would be a pretty good place to camp.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's campers all the way through all the way around to turn 4. Wow. And we are coming one to green this time. So Blakeney's will be starting number 1 alongside that 10 car. And the 42 car will be starting on the inside of row number 2. Followed by the 88 up on the high side. See if we can go a few more laps here. Under yellow, that is our first caution of the night. After they exit turn number 3. You know, I'm thinking there's a road course here as well.
That I'm not too sure of.
And green flag is out. Blake needs, Blake needs will lift the green flag. And we already got the 42 now, attacking the number 10 of Tyler Graff in turn number 2. See this.
I'll tell you, I thought they were going to go 3 wide for a second.
And now we almost 3 wide right there in the middle with the 88 in the middle. And he's going to be able to squeeze up to the high side. If these guys could really get a low green flag, we're 3 wide going into turn 1. And that looks like it's going to work itself out. But if we can really get a low green flag going and these guys start spreading out, expect lap traffic to play a factor. Oh, the 88 and 10 make contact. And the 88 of Justin Houston. Or John Houston, I'm sorry. Made contact there with pole center and 3 wide into turn 1. Really stacking up a little bit here early going, especially right here in the middle of this. Caution is out once again. No idea what happened to that.
That was a 33, it was me.
33 of Alan Wild. Going for a ride, looks like. Find that. So caution will fly once again here for the second time already. We'll see if we can find what the caution was. It looks like he may have just spun coming off of 4. Working on the inside of the 04. Actually, almost had it 3 wide and just loses it. And he spins through the infield. And no, I'm kind of surprised the caution came out for that, to be honest. That was what the caution was for. And the leader is on pit road. 21 of Blake Means coming on pit road. And we'll play to that second pit stop. That's going to give the lead over to the 88 of John Houston.
Boys.
find Blake to pit this early, I believe.
Yeah, I don't. How many laps did they actually go so far? About 6, maybe 7. Not even 7. I'm not sure, but they haven't been many because let me take a look here. We've had 7 laps or 7 caution laps. We got 8 caution laps now, so we haven't been very many laps. So I'm kind of surprised to see him come up pit road too. Especially with some of the guys wrecking
fast on the outside.
a little bit further in the back. I'm kind of surprised to see somebody come up pit road that early, especially some of the top guys.
But I'm sure he's got some strategy in there somewhere, so we'll see how it plays out later on in the run.
I see a lot of people, getting loose off some of these turns. It's 2 times now somebody's actually spun. And I'm wondering if it's a lot of these loose marbles that I'm hearing bouncing around.
Cautions, but I mean, they were just single car spins. Me being one of them, they're not stupid cautions, so good job. I have seen
Yeah,
a lot
that
of
definitely could be an issue. I'm not sure exactly what the guys running this league have their sessions set at.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember the marbles.
They definitely don't have it automatically
That's
cleaned.
probably
The
half
track
the
can
reason.
get a little bit dicey, especially if we have some rubber starting to lay down and we get some marbles.
They're actually talking about over the
Yeah,
radio.
you're doing these pace laps, I would stay in the groove.
Talking about the marbles, and you can hear people talking about staying in the groove because it seems
I
like
can hear them in my tires.
that's why a lot of people are getting loose. It seems like, and I think that may be what it is. It seems like it carried over from practice and all that instead of cleaning the marbles, and you can hear them they're bouncing off the struts. And apparently, there's quite a few of them. I don't know if we'll be able to see them if I zoom in. We'll see if I can. But we're gonna have 2 more laps to go free, so might as well take a look and see. Especially in the turns, that's what you hear on those. You hear them a little bit there. I don't see them coming off some cars yet. Yeah, I'm starting to see them quite a bit in turn 3 and 4. Especially on that low side, you can really see them. About where where Alan Wilder, he had his troubles, about where you see a lot of marbles. So that's definitely the reason why I believe he got loose and lost it over the turn.
Heck, y'all need me to review. There's a chance a part of that film may be missing.
Pace lights are off. And, the 82 Chris Bates will be starting on the high side of John Houston. Houston actually led quite a few laps last week in Texas, and it was DJ Hargrove that gave him not really a bump and run, but was able to overpower him and take that spot away late in that race. I think maybe just a few laps left, he was able to get it. And John Houston, that's kind of a hard win for him because he really wanted to win. So we'll see if he can get it done here tonight, or with somebody back here in the back. Ooh, excuse me. Jump up and be able to take it. And Pace car is about to drop off the track, and we will be going back green, hopefully for a lot longer laps this time. And the Pace car is off, and we are waiting, and we are green flag once again here at Iowa. Check up big on that high side. Someone's been really getting to work. Not sure who that was, but looks like they're okay. But looks like a little bit further back in the pack. Here comes the 85 looking underneath the 01, almost 3 wide there as Gilman slides in front of the 83. 01 of Joe Watt.
53. Yeah, man, long way to go.
Watching this battle with Joe Watt trying to make up some ground. The 85 is on the front of who is that?
It would be Zach Lingering.
Okay.
The 85.
There we go. And there's Brian Neese. That was your leader, and he's trying to make his way up through the field. He is all on the back bumper of Joe Watt going into turn 1. That number 9 truck, woo, he was really making a gutsy move. 3 wide in turn number 2. And wow, they actually made that work. Down the backstretch though. And 21 of Blake Neese will get past all these guys. So the fresher tires are starting to help a little bit, which is kind of surprising. Oh, 85 got a little loose there. Zach Wilford. And 9 comes down. That is Corey Walters. Comes down on the nose of him. Gets a little sideways and actually saves it. And going to keep going. A little bit of trouble there for him. Here is Bradley Wilson in that 83 car. And 85
and we have a spin.
And more recommend 33 involved.
Oh, and contact.
Ooh, 97 involved. Ouch. We seen that one coming. There was a couple people getting really loose on the center of the corners. And see if we can watch this and what happens. Watching the 85 second in that green truck. Finished 4th last week, and this week he may not be too happy. He goes around and 33 hard contact. There was about 7 cars involved in that. 4 also got damaged. Of course, he's running around. And I forgot how many fast repairs these guys have. Do you happen to know?
I believe it's 1.
So, big names already in trouble. They're early. Caution comes up for the 3rd time.
Yes. Matter of fact, I don't even see nothing wrong with it at all. A single car accident, or not a single car, multi-car accident, started about 85.
Here at the 85 did cause the wreck that happened. He just spun and 33 had nowhere to go, along with everyone else. And that's kind of what happens, kind of just a big traffic jam. If somebody spins right around, especially the center of the turn where you can't really see them, or the exit of the turn where you're already loose, it's not good with somebody spinning off and right in the center of the track, and then that's what happens.
Yeah, that's definitely tough, especially when someone spins out right in the middle. You just you got really nowhere to go, and not a lot of time to make decisions. So,
you guys know you have 1 fast repair.
You are right, 1 fast repair.
Take that driver's seat, but you do have 1 fast repair for tonight.
Good. I actually
Mom went to turn it off.
Shane DeVolder actually got caught up in that a little bit as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of nose damage on that 44 Shane as well.
See if I can find him. Yeah, he's actually on pit road now, trying to get a lot of his damage fixed. Don't look like he's going to be taking his fast repair. Maybe just trying to get some of the options and stuff worked out so he can try to save that fast repair. 97 also backing on pit road. And could just be taking optionals, trying to save their fast repair just in case they need it. If it's bad enough.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate for the 44, just watching that replay there in slow motion.
Yeah.
Didn't really look like he touched him too much, or at all, actually.
Is that the one that had a lot of smoke that was coming out of it?
No, don't believe so.
I seen someone go by, and I don't know if it's him or not, but don't even look like he touched it.
Yeah, that is probably the 44.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit of neck coat issue. As well, anyway. It looks like we're going to have 2 more till we go green. I know I said at the beginning of this broadcast that we will get long green flag runs. I still think we're going to, but right now, 3 cautions, 14 laps out of 24 laps ran. We're not seeing them yet, and I do think we will see them once people, start realizing that this is a really long race. If not, everybody's going to be in a wall there. It's going to be about 10 cars left in the race. Then we'll see a long green flag run, but until then, people need to realize, just how long it is. They're just going 3 wide right now. I understand you're trying to get to the front, but, just my opinion of it. I've always been honest when I broadcast, so.
Yep, yeah. And 200 laps around here is still a really long race.
Yeah. Even though it is a short track, it is a long race.
Absolutely. Well, take a look back at last week at
can't answer that.
whatever the track was, the NIS series. We had 400 laps there, and it was just
what was that? Oh, 400 laps. Richmond?
Richmond.
Yeah.
Richmond, yeah.
That was
It was.
that one wasn't so fun. I did have a good run there, though.
Yeah, I actually surprisingly did very well there at Richmond as well.
That was pretty much a survival of the fittest, man. Like,
oh yeah,
you can
yeah,
survive,
it was definitely crazy.
There is a road course in there, by the way. I see the curve. Cool. Alright, so pace car is in, and we are back to racing here at Iowa Speedway. Once again.
John got a nice restart there.
Yeah, oh yeah. 3 kids out in front. And here comes the 31 looking to the inside of the 82. He's going to take that spot away, so move Donovan in that 31 truck up. Rick Donovan, sorry. And you can see right there in that 31 truck. Take a little bit further look back there in the field. The 82 of Chris Baines. There's the 21 of Blake Neese. He has worked his way back up towards the front. Working on the 10 truck right now. Trying to stay out of trouble. Here is the 89 of Spence Thompson. See him working at high side. Right above that 59 truck. David Levine. And he's going to take that spot away. A little bit further up in front of these guys. Here comes the 21. Blake now making a pass on the 10 truck, and he will make that pass. A little bit further back in the field. Here comes Bradley Wilson now. Trying to make a pass on the 8 of Joseph Agujar. I don't know. I know I'm not saying that right. Everybody's starting to get single filed out. That's pretty much what we did want to see, because then we can start really working on making passes. Pretty much single file looks like pretty much for the most part all the way back to at least looks like the top 12 are single file. Maybe up front they're starting to be a little bit of battle, but right now though everything's slowly starting to get single file, and like I said, that's what we want to see. So now we can really, everybody just needs to settle in as 21 now trying to make a pass. Oh, here comes the 85 now. He's on the bottom side. He's going to let these guys go. The 01 of Joe Watt on that high side. Trying to get around here. Here comes the 8, the 83 Bradley Wilson will make the pass, and the 28 should be able to make the pass as well.
Yeah, this high line really working. You can definitely hold your own up there. You know, give the guys on the bottom a run for their money.
I'm expecting possibly a battle here for the lead very soon, because the 31 is slow. Caution is out again. Not sure why, but we're in about 10 laps and a caution. We will see what it's for. I'm not sure what that was for.
Check it out.
Trying to find it.
And it looks like Blake Neese went around
Really?
on the backstretch.
Wow. Well, that would be a big one.
Yeah, so he enters turn one there.
No penalty.
There it is. 21 spins to the inside and does not hit the wall. He was actually moving up towards the front as well.
Yeah, I believe he just kind of hooked the apron a little bit, and that sent him around.
So, another caution. Same story. A lot of people fighting with grip. Seems like we got everybody going. See if we can watch the race off pit road. See who wins it off pit road anyway. And here we go. 31 will win the race off jumped up a lot of spots there as well. He jumped up a lot of good spots. As he gets beat out by the 88, he's got right behind the 88 if Bradley can do anything with that. Yep. Lag issue. Okay, though.
Yeah, and it looks it's like Tyler Graft has found his place back up front.
It looks like the 4 who was that? Miller. Ryan Miller. Actually, the Bears just came out.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, that rubber
That's what.
starting to build up road tracking. You're getting a lot of loose rubber and stuff.
Hey Gary, heard you switched to Geico.
Yeah, saved money and got a lot.
Alright, we're going to be getting ready to line them up here once we cross start finish line. That 333 truck, you can see it right there, the pink, green, and black one, will be starting on the second. That is Christopher Jordan. Right behind them is the 88 of John Houston, and then is the 31 of Rick Donovan, and then right behind Donovan, who is that? Was that the 82? Yeah, the 82. Is Chris Baines, and then Stafford will start right behind them. Trying to see where maybe the 86 got caught speeding, I'm not sure. 83, yeah, he just got caught speeding on pit road because he came out right behind John Houston. So that's a possibility he got caught speeding on pit road. He was actually moving his way towards the front, in case like R off. But yeah, he was moving his way towards the front, so maybe he wanted to drop back on purpose. Just in case of trying to win the race if they keep happening. We'll wait and see.
Yes. So just looking at the track conditions here, it looks like the marbles and dust are left on track from the practice session. So that is definitely what is causing some of these loose race cars.
It's got to be, not really, I mean, really, either the marbles can make you more tight as well, and it can cause you to spin, or if you get back on it too soon, back and just kicked out. But we have seen a lot of people just get loose, and that's what it seems like this morning. And pace car is out, and we are back to racing again as Tyler Graft loses to the green flag at Iowa Speedway. Christopher Jordan now under attack from the 88. He's going to lose that spot really fast because here comes the 88 of John Houston. He wants that lead back. And a 31 of Rick Donovan also there. Still, and this may not take long for the 88 to get that lead back because it seems like the fresh tires are starting to work. A little bit of contact there with the behind them. It looks like they're going to be able to keep going. And pass for the lead. John Houston will jump back out front, and here comes the 10, and now Tyler Graff looks to the inside, and he's not going to be able to make that work. Now the 31 of Rick Donovan also trying to make the pass. And looks like he's going to make that pass. And now it looks like the tires are really going to play a big factor. It looks like the fresh tires you get, no matter how many laps are on them old tires, are really playing a big factor. We've seen it with the Blake Means. He did it a lot earlier when Dalton worked his way back up front. So it looks like, you know, new tires definitely have a big advantage over just even 2 to 3 lap old tires.
Yeah, this track will definitely eat up your tires quick if you're not careful. So, I mean, we see it at Chicagoland, we'll see it here as well. You know, tire conservation, especially if we get some more green flag runs, is going to be a huge key here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If the green flag, if we really start getting the green flag laps in and rubber starts getting put on the track, you could see a lot of people move up to that high line and try to find some more grip. I know there's a couple people already running that high line and it's working, but you haven't seen a whole lot of people really run it. Everybody wants to run the bottom, and to me it seems like that's where everybody's getting loose at, is the bottom.
Yeah, the track starts to rubber in, you know, it's going to lose some grip. We're going to see some more people start spinning, especially later in the run.
You're watching Jeremy Funk in that 97 truck. Ooh, that was a mouthful to say. And you see him starting 20. It's currently in 17th position right now, right in front of Bradley Wilson. There's the 5 of that Ghostbusters truck. Jeremy's going to be able to get around him on that high side. You can see passes being made on the high side. I've seen the low side not really working. The high side looks like the preferred line now as the runs keep getting longer and longer. I haven't seen a whole lot of passes on the low side. I say that in 21 now, fighting on the inside, trying to make a pass.
You know, as I continue to watch this race, I really feel like this track reminds me of Michigan a lot.
Right.
Not lengthwise, but line-wise.
Yeah.
You know, you got to run that half. Yeah, absolutely.
That's between mid and high groove, and a little bit of contact there with the 2133. Maybe not a contact. Almost rubbed into him, but he'll be okay. As the 21 now passes the 33, or 51, and trying to bring the 33 with you. 21's about the only one I'm really able to see right now making passes on the low side, and 33 makes a pass on the low side. I see why I say that, but you haven't seen a whole lot of people really make a pass on the low side as the run goes on. So it's going to be interesting to see if the 21 can keep doing that. We have seen him get loose a couple times as he passes one of the slower cars, the 44 car. Going to pass him, I believe that's a black car, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that's correct.
Right here behind him, we got a pretty big pack of cars. Pop up in a blimp, and we can see it from above. The 51 of Ronald White out front, right now leading this group of cars. Along with the 97, the 2 of TJ Hargrove, the 83 of Bradley Wilson, and the 85 is also there. And the 28. Hopping on board with the 51. You can hear the marbles. You hear him playing with the throttle quite a bit as the run keeps going on. The truck spinning off 4?
Good, Mike.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's letting somebody go. So a big group of cars right here that we're watching right now. The 83 Bradley wasn't trying to work his way back up to the field. There is the 28 of William Smith in that red and white car. And right behind him, the 85, who had a little bit of trouble earlier on in the run. And the 5 of Jason Alexander was with a big save. I don't know if he was trying to come to pit road or may almost just lost it, but he was able to save it and keep going. As we stayed green, he's going to lose quite a few spots as well.
Yeah, I believe he just got loose coming into 3, and
7 too. He was able to keep going straight though, so he's okay. Yeah, I see. I didn't know what exactly happened to him. Am I seeing this right? Wait, there you go. That's right. No, okay. The lead has closed a little bit for the 88 and the 31. Rick Donathan did take the lead. Actually, I'm trying to see how many seconds that is ahead. About 3 tenths, I believe.
Yeah, he's about 3 tenths ahead.
There we go. You can see the distance now between the 31 and the 88 of John Houston. Should have a battle for the lead here very shortly because John Houston's starting to run back down to 31 into turn number 3. Way behind these guys, the 42 is about 2.2 back, so pretty much these two guys right here are the trucks to beat right now. We'll see if we continue to do like that, and the caution will fly.
Yeah.
Not sure what. Oh, there we go. The 77 involved. He goes around. Oh, and he actually managed to blew up. Well, I don't know. Cody West. Let's see if we can find out what happened. This was with that big group of cars we was watching.
Who wrecked?
28 goes around. It collects the 77 into the inside
It
wall.
might have been 10. I don't know.
Pace car out of turn 2 on the back stretch.
I just said that because it's my relative who's below me, but I still had number 5.
It actually looks like the fork had to kind of check up there, and that's what made
That's what I'm wondering as well.
the car spin.
So the caution will come out. I'm sure some of the guys probably needed that. You can see them starting to slide everywhere. That's a pretty good run we had there. 56 laps completed. Everybody's going to be coming up pit road, I expect. 77 staying out. I'm not sure. I think he's a lap down. Yeah, he is. So we are going to have a race off pit road. We'll see what happens. You guys can go pit road right now. Watching Rick Donovan in that 31 truck. Pit road's a little tricky here, especially if you're pitting on this turn. Right where the 31 is. Watch the race off pit lane. Race off pit lane will be going to 39 into the 88 and
Yeah, it definitely looked like a quick pit stop there for 31. Got in and out of there pretty quick.
he's really fast, yeah. I noticed that as well.
Now, I'm not sure if that floor of Brian Miller stayed out, or is he going to go a lap down as we cross the start-finish line?
That's a good question. It showed me that 97 is right now. Is that what you're seeing as well?
Yes, I am seeing the 97.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I think he may have stayed out. That's not smart. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, that was.
He's gonna come down pit road.
That was. Okay, there we go.
I think he may have been trying to get a lap left. That explains it. I was wondering about that. I was like, that's not very smart. So who are you mainly watching that's coming up through the field that you're out? Do you think anybody's got anything from 31 or 88?
It's hard to say right now. That 31 is running pretty strong as well as that 88, so.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Both of those guys are pretty fast. I think it's gonna be tough. I would like to see someone like, Bradley Wilson, like we mentioned earlier, get up there and see what happens when he's up there running with them guys. Or maybe, the 21 is really fast, but it seems like he just can't, find a way to stay out of trouble, and it's kind of hurting him. We've seen the 10, he's definitely fast, but he just don't have the consistency.
Yeah, I think once that 21 of Blake Lees gets out of traffic, I think we may see him up near the top.
Yeah. like I was saying, you know, it seems Ken really fast started on the pole, but lack of consistency and track changing. I mean, he's doing a good job. He's coming over from roadside, so you got to give him credit, but he's definitely learning a lot about how the groove works at Oval, that's for sure. If he's not used to it anyway. Pace lights are off. We're about to go back green. Got to make sure you get the tires clean and try not to get any wheel spin. That's much rubber is getting put down on the track. It seems like that's going to be an issue as we got about 140 laps remaining. And that run right there was a pretty long run. I was actually expecting a caution way before that, but pretty good run there. Let's see if we can get another 2 or 3 in the run there. Good to go. And Hayes' car dips off the track, and we're going to be going back racing at Iowa as Rick Donaldson will lead him across the stripe. And Thompson, that 89 truck's working underneath the 88 John Houston going into the turn here. And we got a spin. 42 goes around. Caution will come out.
Oh wow, and it sounded like a couple cars got involved.
Yeah, there was a big one. That happened right in the middle. There's probably a couple of cars that's probably out of this race after that. See if we can find out what happened here.
Thank you, number 5, for giving me a lane there to get that low.
And see it. Oh, the 01 came up in a little bit of contact. Oh, big trouble for the 04.
Penalty to the end of the line. The 01.
333.
Taking the 42.
Wow.
Pace car in turn 3 and 4.
So the 01 was at fault for that, according to
That's
race
more than
control.
just 42.
So, and that's about what I seen too. It looked like the 01 may have came up a little bit onto him. Guys, I'm having trouble talking sometimes because I'm kind of watching the football game at the same time. So, bear with me. My team's playing and it's hard not to watch it.
Yeah, the 01 just slid up into him, and that just sort of escalated from there.
Think that could have anything to do with the marbles?
There's definitely a possibility of that. It's hard to say without, being down there and driving it, but
I'm sure the 42 don't think it's marbles.
Oh, no.
The 42's like, that wasn't marbles. And honestly, as we're on lap 63, coming to 64 now, I'm starting to hear the marbles even get more intensified. I mean, it's starting to really get loud. I can hear it in my headphones and stuff. It's really hitting off these trucks, and it seems like more is getting laid down. And I just noticed you can actually see a little bit of rubber on that Legends track. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, especially with the marbles right now. It'll be interesting to see what it gets like, like around lap 150, 170. What is it? What is this
Just
track
a race
doing?
update.
As we get closer to the checkered flag.
So my question, you're from Canada. You ever been to any NASCAR ovals? I know you probably got some up there, but
yeah, no, I've actually never been to NASCAR oval. I've got plans on it for next year, but I grew up about 15 minutes away from our closest ovals. So,
how far are you from Canadian Tire?
I'm about an hour and a half.
Oh, so you're not too far.
No,
I live in
too bad.
I live in Bristol, so I'm like 5 minutes from Bristol Motor Speedway. And if you ever get a chance to go see a race, Bristol's probably heard about it, but go see it there if you want to see everything that happened, or just any short track, to be honest. Chicagoland probably wouldn't be a bad place to see a race either. Since you're up north, that's probably a little bit closer to Bristol or some of the tracks.
Yeah, I'd actually like Michigan's only about an hour from me, so I would definitely like to go see one at Michigan.
Yeah, I had a couple friends that I met at Bristol this race out back in August, and they was going to Michigan, and from what they told me, Michigan's pretty good. Of course, it's so wide, but for the most part, it's pretty good. You see a lot of stuff happen, which I was kind of surprised because how big it is. They said, bring binoculars, of course, but They said it's a really fun place and you'll have a lot of fun. That's pretty cool. Oh. And pace lights are off on the pace car. Going to be going great lap 67. So next race will be tomorrow. I will be broadcasting Deep South Racing League tomorrow night as they go to New Hampshire. Last time we was at New Hampshire, me and Landon called that race, but I'll be honest, that race was a wreck fest. 20 or 19 cautions I think they had at New Hampshire for that race, and it was a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but it was definitely fun race, and we'll see as the chase race continues. Round number 2 tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there tomorrow. And then I'll be back Thursday for the season finale for All Pro Sim Racing. And we are green flagged once again here at Iowa Speedway. I felt like I just said that a few laps ago. And the 88 of John Houston gets a pretty good start that time. And he's going to look underneath the 31 of Rick Donovan on the exit of turn number 2. Still going to be looking to the inside down to the 3. Side by side. 31. We're going to see which line really prevails here because this is going to be interesting to see if the 88 is going to be able to pull off this pass.
I think the 31 is going to be able to hold them.
We're going to find out, and it looks like you're wrong, buddy, because the 88 just pulled right up in front of you. I was kind of surprised by that too. I thought the high side would work, and then you see the 88 going straight to the high side once he makes that pass.
Yeah, that definitely looks like it's going to turn in for fine as the race goes on.
Yeah, like you said, once the line starts, oh, here comes the 31 back strong. He's going to be looking to the inside. He got a good run off the exit of turn number 2. He's going to be looking to the inside. Let's see if the 31 can make that kind of pass. Well, contact 31 and 88. And they're going to be okay, it looks like. Why did I say that so funny?
And look who's made his way back up in the 3rd place. We got the 21 of Blake Neese.
You're right. We actually talked about him, when you talked about him a few laps ago, that you was anxious to see if he's able to get back up there. And there he is. You see him right here on the screen right now. Started up in 3rd, or 2nd place currently, works his way back up to 3rd after spinning out, stopping to take tires when nobody else would. But it seems like he's got his own strategy in mind. Is what I'm seeing anyway. He's working about the, actually he's entered high. He's the only one I've seen really work the low line, like continuously.
Yeah, he's definitely making it work. I mean, obviously he's found something that's working for him that it's not working for anyone else, so.
We're going to pass for the lead.
More power to him.
Rick Donovan. Rick Donovan makes the pass on John Houston. On the low side he made that pass, and it looks like who's coming underneath the 88 is the 21. Blake Neese. It's a matter of time. I think these 3 guys are the ones to beat right now. I would like to see some of the guys further in the back get up there to see what happens, but right now it seems like these 2 guys are the one, or 3 guys are the ones to beat. So we'll see what happens as the run keeps going. 21 looking low on the 88. He's fast. Let's look here at the 88 lap speed. 23.599 last lap for John Houston. And it looks like Blake Neese's last lap was a 23.624. And he actually lost a little bit of ground right there on that last lap. Right now, though, these 3 guys are pretty much checking out over everybody over the field. We're going to have another battle here for the lead with the 88 and 31. We'll jump back up to that. And you can see John Houston all in the back of the 31. These guys keep going back and forth.
Yeah, I think this is just helping the 21 out. You know, with them battling, they're not able to run the cars hard. And Blake Neeson's going to find his way back up.
You know, I'm kind of surprised because when caution comes out, I'm not sure what that's for. Possibly 83 involved, maybe?
You got damage too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, the 2's got damage. I believe the 28 might have went around. We will find out.
Car attitude, pace car attitude.
If that's what it was.
Actually, I believe it was the 51 that actually just got loose coming off of 4 there.
You are right. It is the 51 of Ronald White. Watch him right now. He's running that high side, which is kind of strange. He does go a little bit lower, but gets a lot of wheel spin in the exit of turn 3. He hits the 42 pretty good. I want to check on that 42 because he actually came back up in the middle of the track once he got hit. See if he got anybody else. Oh yeah, there we go. The 2. DJ Hargrove involved. That was big because DJ Hargrove is your points leader.
Get a chance to call it out.
We're going to have everybody come down pit road, or the leaders come down pit road. 33 of Alan Wild staying out to lead a lap.
'51 to the end of the line, causing the wreck.
Yeah, it sounds like the 51 is going to get bumped to the end of the line.
Forever active. It's just a spin.
Alright, I just got to go out right now. My team is winning. Tonight's a good night. Sorry, they got an interception. I about flipped out just now. Woo. I need to calm down. You're like Americans in football, I swear.
Yeah, that's for the Oculus Rift. That's what it is, man. Like, I watched the piece fly up and...
Well, this restart is definitely going to be interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Seen a lot of dust and stuff.
I'm super surprised the 33 stayed out like that as well as everybody else. I'm kind of surprised with that. And a 77. Sorry about the connection issues, guys. It looks like it's going to balance itself out. I've been having a little bit of connection issues ever since my onboard LAN card went out. I had to go to Wi-Fi, so I had to fix that. Going to be getting fixed here soon, but bear with me. Should be good to go though.
I seem like your ship shaking.
Let's see if I can get maybe an interview here. Let me see. I think we're going to go, so I'll probably wait.
That's pretty cool. I might have to look into that.
Yeah, we are on to go.
What kind of graphics card you running to run that thing?
Depends what this.
I think it's like a 970 GeForce.
So, what happens here? Do you think the 33 can stay up there and hold it, or do you think something else is going to happen? The 21 is the first car. Actually, I don't even know if he pitted. Maybe he did pit. Yeah, he did pit. So, he's the first one on 4 fresh tires. Do you think he's able to stay up there and hold it, or do you think the 21 is just going to drive around him? That's a pretty good run.
I think the 21's just got. Yeah, I think the 21's just got too much on him. Even if even if we did have that field stay out, I think the 21's just got a little bit more figured out than everybody else. And I think he's going to stay up there.
Yeah, the only one I've seen run the low side is the 21. So we'll see right here. Watch for wheel spin. That's something to keep in mind here. And we'll go back green as Alan Wild gets up to a pretty good start. And we got somebody that spun the tires. I don't know who that is back in that black truck, but he spun the tires. And you can already see 3 wide. And the 21's already took over 2 spots. Looking to take over another spot. And we're going to have a battle here for the lead. It is right here.
Yeah, the 8-car, Joseph Anger, is actually making a pretty good run here, and he's going to take the lead.
Yeah, he did get the lead and led that lap over the 33 of Alan Wild. Wow. And the 21 trying to take away that third spot away from that 77. And looks like he's going to take that away. And now the 21 now is Blake Neese looking underneath Alan Wild into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, 33, big trouble.
Wild gets loose.
Oh, there's a big wreck there.
And a big wreck on the stretch.
And, oh. Well, I just want to say it right now. I mean, Alan Wild did definitely what he was supposed to. He tried not to turn down into the 21, but there is other people behind him. And that's kind of bad, but, you know, he tried to stay out of it. Oh.
Yep, and a couple good cars caught up in that.
Yeah, there was some big cars involved in that. Oh, one involved. John Houston looks like he got through it, but that's going to take a lot of people out of this race. I don't know how many more fast repairs some of these guys have, so they can't have too many. Let's listen in.
Can you look in your mirror there and see how bad my front end is?
As the 31
Hey, tell him all right, I can look to the side.
If Jonathan is talking, he does have some damage on his front end. Let's see if we can see it ourselves.
I mean, it looks a little bit beat up.
How's the front end?
It's beat up pretty good.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, just to let you know, 31, I'm looking at it on camera. It's pretty bad. I would definitely get it fixed. He does have a fast repair.
Shane, it might give me...
And that's pretty bad for him though, because he has a really good truck.
Yeah, but then again, the good thing about this race, it's long. We're only at lap 85, so he's got some time to make it up and get back up.
And he's got a fast repair, so let's see if the 21 comes up that road here. All right, let's try to get an interview with Blake Neese.
John, get her. You get a copy.
Let's
yeah, go ahead.
let them talk on the radio real fast.
You tell me what the right front looks like on mine behind you.
Come on up. Come on up. Let's get past the line here. Alright, come on up. Looks good, man.
Thank you.
Truck looks good.
All right, we'll try to get an interview here with the 21 of Blake Neese. Hey, Blake, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Man, we've seen you up and down pretty much all night. Seems like you're pretty much the only one I've seen really work the low line and actually able to make ground with that. Is that something that you've just been practicing here, or is that just what you like doing?
Honestly, it's my first race here. I just kind of down on the corner, and it just feels right. I get a good run coming off the corner, coming back up straight towards the wall.
Well, you've been super fast, and we'll see if you get up there and try to take this lead away from the 8 car. But good luck, and we'll hope to talk to you here at the end of the race.
They gave me an EOL, Mike.
All right, so that was Blake. Who he said it's his first time running here. That's pretty impressive.
You know what? That's really impressive.
Yeah, especially to be able to run that low line. I mean, I know a lot of people that like running the low line. Me myself, I love running the high line tracks. I just comfortable up near the wall just in case I hit it and it don't hurt as much. But I just always like running up near the wall. Are you kind of opposite? Do you like running down towards the bottom? Do you prefer the bottom, or would you rather run the middle or the top?
No, to be honest with you, I'm kind of a middle group, to be honest.
Okay.
I just find that I've got that happy medium between the high and the low where, especially with the new build, you know, the rubber doesn't lay in as quick, so you keep your grip a little bit longer. So
that is true.
And everybody's got their own preference.
That is true.
I find the middle works for me pretty well.
That's one good thing about the middle group, though. It pretty much works on every track for the most part. You know, there's some it definitely don't work on, such as Martinsville and stuff like that. But for the most part, it definitely works on any track. You know, as far as the high group, there's only a few tracks that really works on. But, you know, most people prefer the bottom, but, you know, I've just always been opposite, so that's why I always go to high line. But we're going to line them up and get ready to go racing here again, though. 88 laps complete out of 200. We have started to see some green flag runs. I think it's a matter of time before we really get a low green flag run in. So we'll see what happens here as the 8 back to blue Chevrolet will lead them to the start-finish line as pace car ducks in, and we are green once again here at Iowa. He gets a pretty solid start. 21 of Brian.
I think a little bit of wheel spin for that.
He may have, because it looked like he started off really good and kind of spun it about halfway through that takeoff. Ooh, that 10 got a good run. Oh, he came up 21 to the wall.
Oh, 21 to the wall.
Yeah, he got in the wall. The 10 came up quite a bit there on the 21. That may have hurt him. And 21 is close to getting the wall again. Let's see if he's able to hold on to it. We'll keep watching it. Somebody I've been wanting to see, it's up there, is the 83. I want to kind of see, he was fastest in practice. I want to kind of see if he's able to do anything with that. This is a good battle for the lead. We've got about 5 cars all up there, maybe 6 cars all up there really in this battle. As the 8 car, we got 3 wide now. As the 83 has to check up, not to get in the back of the 21, and he's going to check up. That was a smart move by him, realizing it's only on lap 91. We got a battle for the lead here.
Yeah, the 10 car Tyler Graff and the 82 Chris Bay.
This is going to be a pretty good battle, I got a feeling. And right now the 10 has the line on the exit of turn 4. And he will lead that lap. Chris Bay is still fighting to the inside. Well, he's going to get a big run in turn 1 and 2, and he will take that spot away. He's going to do a slide job and a crossover from the 10.
And he's going to take the spot away again.
Wow. Good racing up here for the lead. Look who's coming up slowly is that 21 truck. This time at the line, the 82 of Chris Baines will lead that lap. Now, Chris Baines is running a little bit higher line than most of the leaders we've seen. Well, pretty much everybody's going to run the higher line, but he's running a little bit different line. He kind of enters in the middle of the track and kind of hangs around the middle. Pass for second, possibly with Brian or Blake Neese trying to take that number 2 spot away from that 10 truck. 10 goes around.
Oh, and the 10 goes around.
Oh, he saved it. Oh, no. He's going to go around. Caution will come out. He's got to save it right there. Hold your brake. And that will be your caution. As Tyler Graff goes for a ride. Riding on board. I thought he had it saved.
Yeah, it really looked like he was going to get back in the throttle there and control it.
So once again, caution comes out here at Iowa Speedway. Pretty much a race full of cautions already, as we got caution number 9 out on the track for 39 laps. Wow. Definitely not what these guys wanted to see. They definitely wanted to come in here and try to put on a good show. And right now, all these cautions definitely ain't what they wanted to do. But I expect everybody to come on pit road, or for the most part, everybody on pit road. Here comes 21, the 82 coming on pit road. Oh, 21 stayed out. He was just on pit road a few laps ago. So we'll watch the race off pit road, but that was a big move by Blake Neese.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because as we've seen in the past, you know, even on 2 or 3 lap older tires,
hasn't worked.
They definitely big difference. Yeah.
And I'm wondering if maybe he thinks it's going to be another short run, which is a possibility, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, we're going to take a quick break and watch the race off pit road, and we'll be right back in just a second. Alright, and we're back. Gonna come to 2 green right now. Should be taking the green flag on lap 100, which will be our halfway mark for the race. And halfway report for me would be cautions, man. It's kind of been to be honest, kind of a wreck fest. I'm sure that's not what these guys wanted to see, especially somebody like Brian Nix or somebody. But it's been an okay race. It's been an exciting race once they actually start going green. But for the most part, that's about what I've seen. What do you think so far, Jesse? About halfway through?
Yeah, definitely. Battles for the lead have been a big thing here. I actually think if you're sitting in about 3rd place, as the run goes on, you start to look a little bit better and you start to creep forward towards those leaders. Because we're just having so many battles for the lead that the guys behind are just, they're actually benefiting from it because, leaders aren't keeping up the pace because they're trying to battle each other.
One thing I've noticed is, we talked about it time and time again, was tires, and it seems like 2 to 3 lap tires, it hurts. So we're about to find that out if that's true or not. Corey West up there at 77 does have fresh, actually he stayed out as well, but the 89 I think has some fresh tires. I know the 82 does for sure, so we'll see if that definitely plays a role here or not as pace cars get ready to jump off the racetrack, and we will go green. Ford Mustang pace car drops into pit road, and 21 of Blake Nice will lead us to the green flag, and here we go, back at Iowa Speedway. Blake gets a really good jump there. 77 may have a little bit of room there. They're going to be 3 wide going in the turn. Actually, you know what? The 82 checked up, thought better of it. Right now, Blake looks pretty good on that one. And here comes the 88.
Yeah, I think as a guy out on older tires, you get that good jump when the green flag drops, and I personally would use that advantage to just kind of take it easy a little bit.
04 right there was
kind of conserve the tires.
And I'm wondering if that's what the 21 may have done a little bit, or may will do right here once we start having, if we have a longer run. But looking at the 04 Randall Moore, he got to the wall pretty good in turn 1 and 2. Got a little bit of damage on that right front. We'll see if that affects him as the run goes on. Notice the 77 also, who stayed out, is starting to fall back. You can see him up on that high side right there. Bradley Wilson making the pass on him, so the 77 is starting to fall back. He's trying to get down to the bottom. And really loose on exit. You can see it. And he's going to come right up in front of the 31. He comes right up in front of the 31, really dangerous, and that's what we talked about with old tires, and I wondered if that's playing a factor. We got a battle for the lead, I think. No, we don't. Will be soon, though. Actually, let's hop up and take a look here at the lead, because it is starting to shorten. Blake Nice will lose the lead to the 88 of John Houston. Turn number 1 and 2, and here comes Chris Baines. And I say that, the 21's now going back to the bottom side, looking underneath the 88, and he's not going to be able to make that pass. And the 82 will go around into the infield. I don't know if the caution's going to come out for that, because he may have saved it.
Yeah, it looked like he saved it. We're still green flag racing.
Trying to find him right now. 82 of Chris Baines goes around. Yeah, he did save it. That was a great save. I will go and try to get a replay of that actually happen. You can see him right here going through the infield. And he kept it out going on the pit road. That was a great save by that 82 of Chris Baines. Really nice. That was really smart. Kept it from going on the pit road so he would not get unsafe pit exits. So that was really good of him. I mean, definitely not what he wanted, but, got to give him credit, especially where it's due. That was a great save, making something bad. And the 21's going to do the same thing.
And another save.
Looks identical, yeah. The 21 does the same thing, and he's going to be able to save it. And these old tires are starting to show, you can see it. As the 81 of John Houston is hoping it stays stage green the rest of the way because the caution comes out. see what the caution's for.
And
See if I can figure this out.
21, you kind of merged there a
And
little
it's for
early than you
31.
should.
21,
Rick
yeah.
Donovan goes around.
See if we can find out what happened. Who was it you said?
31.
Oh wow, that was a big name. Let's see if I can find him. I was looking at 21. Let me see if I can find a 31. Rick Donovan had a really good night. You can see he actually gets into the wall. Backstretch. Right here in front of Bradley Wilson. The 21 goes around right in front of him. Bradley Wilson currently right there behind him, and the 31 just loses on entrance. I actually almost had it saved. And then
Yeah, and I believe the 42
the
actually
42, yep.
bumped him.
The 42 did get into him and sent him into the inside wall.
So that's unfortunate for Rick Donovan, especially since he used that fast repair after the last.
Yeah, he's going to have to
accident.
use optionals now. And I'm not sure how long the optionals are going to be, but he's going to have a few seconds at least. That was a pretty big wreck for him, though. I mean, that could affect his truck. And the race on pit road, I believe the 83 man won that, but 77 looks like he may have stayed out. And I'll be honest, like I said, I've always been honest when I broadcast, and I hope nobody gets mad at me for saying it. But why are you staying out? You know what I mean? I mean, to be completely fair, I understand what 77 is doing. Now, if he pits, I ain't got nothing to say. But you've seen lap tires just not work. And I mean, when you've got that many people pit, I understand you want to make something different, but you might as well come in and pit. There's still 90 laps in this race. So you might as well come in and pit and get 4 tires so you won't cause a wreck and even hurt yourself. So,
absolutely.
You know, that's just my opinion.
I mean, we just had 2 perfect examples of it on that last green flag run. We just had 2 cars get loose off the floor and spin out on the front stretch.
Yeah, I mean, we see the 77 already have trouble when he stayed out last time. He lost quite a few spots, and I mean, you can't really expect that you're going to do anything better by staying out again. The same things are going to happen. I mean, if you stay out. So to me, I mean, I don't know. That's probably just me thinking about it. But I think I probably would have came in to get tires.
So we start to creep closer to that checkered flag. We've got maybe 90 laps to go.
And I'll be honest, this has been a long race. I really didn't expect this race to go this long. I mean, we got 10 cautions right now for 47 laps. I think this could be the most cautions this league has ever had. So right now, not quite over half the laps of big cautions, but it seems like it's getting there.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't expect you guys to check up like that. Very good. My apologies, though. 31, the nose is clean, and light damage to the rear.
So talking about the 31.
Nah, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of forward thinking here, Adam. If you were in a position where you had a caution come out with, 10 to go, 7 to go, whatever. Now, would you take 2 tires here, or would you take 4?
To be honest,
if
I'm the
how
leader,
loose these.
if I'm the leader, and if the leader comes to pit road, I'm staying out, and I think everybody else would too. I'm going opposite whatever the leader does. If the leader don't come to pit road, I'm coming to pit road.
Yeah.
But with saying that, we've seen so many cautions. I mean, I don't think you would be dumb for not staying, or I don't think you would be dumb or called dumb for staying out if we came to 10 to go, because we've seen so many cautions. I mean, we could have a green flag and 5 laps into it, you'd be out front barely leading the caution come out and the end of the caution.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. That's a tough call. I don't think there's one wrong call, to be honest. I don't think there's, I don't think I don't think he'll make the wrong call. Now, the leader on the opposite end may make the wrong call if he loses the race, but so I don't know. What would you do?
Again, that's pretty tough. If if it came down to it, I'd probably be in the same boat as you with the leader pit. I would be staying out.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would do. We're back to green flag here at Iowa. As 77 trying to hold off the faster truck, and 85 is going to take that spot away. And Zach Winger,
he's just going to lose a whole
trouble.
bunch of spots.
That's going to be a big wreck. 88 will be in big trouble. No caution. And now caution comes out.
Oh, and the 21 gets slammed.
That? Man, I don't know. That's going to hurt the 88 quite a bit. He took a lot of damage on that. And I'm wondering if that had to do with... I think a lot of that may have had to do... The 88 checked up. I think a lot of that might have had to do with the 77.
Yeah.
It looked like they was checking up from him,
yeah. It just stacked everybody up.
See behind 89.
Just take a look at it here.
Oh, the 21. He's done. 21 gets a lot of damage. And he don't have
so the 8 gets loose. Yeah. The 51 just tried to avoid the 88 and spun Blake Lease around.
Wow. 97 involved.
Wow, that was a huge wreck.
That took out a lot of top guys.
Yes, it did.
It really did. And once again, I mean, like we said, I wasn't calling anybody out on it. Staying out on...
Can you clear my black flag?
Staying out on old tires was not good.
You gave me an EOL too early, Michael.
Yeah, it never fails. It's just amazing how loose these trucks get with the cool track temp. It's really surprising.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Somehow I managed to get second right now on the points and trucks. Whatever. I ain't gonna argue with it. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Man, I always thought that night time equaled more grip, but apparently I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Not here at Iowa.
Yeah, apparently not at Iowa. And I like this track. I've raced it and actually won here a couple of times, I think. Or finished good. I don't know if I won, but finished good. But apparently, you know, definitely not going good for everybody else. Wow. So, the 85 had trouble earlier in this race, and he's back up there. The 83 had a speeding road penalty earlier. He's up there. Looking back, the 82 is still up there. The 82 could be somebody to watch after that save. Out of the top 10, man, DJ Hargrove's up there as well. Out of the top 10, who are you really watching on? Who do you think's got a chance? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I mean, we're already down to 28 cars.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. This field has been shaken up so much, it's hard to know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, that's true. The 59 truck looks pretty clean. He don't look like... I haven't really spoke about him a lot. I know he spun his tires once earlier, but he didn't get any damage because he just moved over. That's David Levine. He's worked his way up pretty decent. He started way back in... actually started fourth. So he's up there, and I mean... But the 82 is also up there, and then you got DJ Hargrove, who does have a chance at winning any race, it seems like. And I know he's got a little bit of damage from earlier, but I think he already fixed it. So I don't know. I really don't know who's got the best chance to win right now.
And you know what's actually kind of crazy? Just looking forward at that replay, we actually had another accident ahead of that.
Really?
On the entry at turn 3, yeah. We had Joseph Andrew get loose on the entry into 3, and the, I believe it was the 03 actually just got into the rear end of him and just spun him in.
I didn't know that. Huh.
You guys.
Yeah, that was on.
I noticed it on that last restart, and you just did it just a little again. I don't think it's a great big deal though.
Blake Neese has to be a little disappointed. He thought he had that wreck avoided. and that car got him when he slid and came down to avoid the wreck and spun him up the track and into the wall head first.
Yeah, he was.
So he's got to be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for Blake. Yep, but unfortunately, that's the way racing is, right?
Super fast.
Never.
I don't know who's going to win, I'll be honest. Looking up there, I'm not used to seeing these trucks really up there. The 82's been up there a couple times, but, you know, we haven't had a real dominant truck that's been out front now anywhere. So we'll see what happens here as the pace car drops off. The 85, Zach Lindgren's going to lead us to the green flag. And the green flag is out. As the 82 is making a 3 wide one down the front stretch. He's going to be trying to take away 2 spots on his start above the 59. He does take away 1 spot. The 83, Bradley Wilson.
Very aggressive start by the 82.
Very much so. Bradley Wilson takes away that top spot.
Clears that said I apparently passed under yellow.
And the 89, possible black flag.
Hold on.
They're looking at it to see if they can confirm it. See if they can clear it. Look a little bit further back, the 03. Here comes the 31 trying to come back strong. His truck actually is looking pretty clean again. He's got a lot of the options. Look like he got it fixed. So we'll see if he's losing any speed. He's running around with the 88 right now. We've seen both of them up front, so we'll see if they can get back up front. And there's the 03 Don Kidder Jr. You see him. There's the 88 now.
Mike.
As Chris Baines does get around the 85 of Zach Lindgren to take away that second spot. I meant to mention that. Everybody's trying to get single file, trying to get every position they can because we don't know how long it's going to be until another caution comes out. So you got to try to take every position you can. 31 now looking underneath the 8 truck, going down into turn 3. That's Rick Donovan. Trying to take that spot away. He actually slides up a little bit. He actually may have made contact with the 8, and it looks like they're going to be okay. This is the 9 of Corey Waters. Or Walters, I'm sorry. And here comes 31 Rick Donovan looking to the inside. He's going to try to do a slide job. Donovan's going to get sideways. And I think he saved it. Oh, and here goes 85 around. 85 is around on the straightaway, and it looks like everybody's going to be able to clear him. And once again, caution comes out. Like we said, we don't know who's able to run up front and who can.
Hacking it down to the apron.
They did a very nice job.
Oh boy.
How he was going to roll into me.
Whew. I swear.
Yeah, it looked like that spin wasn't going to be too bad, but I think actually somebody got to the back of that 85 there.
That's what I was wondering as well. I was going to go back and try to find it.
Yeah, it looks like the 59 got into the back.
Okay. So he was running up in 3rd place, I believe, when that happened. Let's see if I can find it real fast before that happened. Here we go. 82 and 59 running side by side. Yeah, the 85 may have been able to have it saved. He was losing it a little bit, but I think the 59 may have helped him a little bit the rest of the way around. Because it looks like the 59's got a little bit of damage to his nose after that. Unfortunate for both of them. If they're, you know, if it hurts them, we'll see. Once again, caution comes out. We'll take a look at our summary. 12 cautions for 55 laps out of 125 laps completed. That's not what these guys wanted. They talked about it before the end of race meeting. They wanted to put a good show on for everybody that watches. And I think when they meant good show, I don't think they meant sparks flying out from underneath every truck that wrecked. So it's tough. But, you know, one thing about races in general, when you've got a lot of new guys that start coming in, you don't know how they drive. They don't know how you drive. It does cause problems. And that's one thing I can say. I mean, you know, I expected more, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't know how many of these guys have actually raced this track. Like we heard Blake Neese actually say this was his first time driving it. So how many more drivers are in that situation, right?
That's true. Let's see if we can get an interview with the 83 of Bradley Wilson. Hey, Bradley Wilson, you got a copy? '83, you got a copy? And I hope you said yes. Say that one more time.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, there he is. Man, you started way back in the back of this race after spinning out in qualifying, and somehow you managed to work your way up and fairly keep a somewhat clean truck. Don't look like you got any damage. What do you expect to happen here as the race continues? Do you expect more of the same stuff, or do you think you'll be able to get out there and hold this lead? And I mean, we've seen a lot of lead changes, but you think you'll be able to keep the 82 behind you?
I don't know. My teammate Chris Baines there is fast week in, week out. We're going to try our best here. I'd like to see a little more green flag racing. That's a lot of cautions. It's just, kind of helps getting up here, but at the same time, I'd like to see it go green.
We was watching, and it kind of seems like we don't really know who the most dominant truck is. We've seen the 21 have a little bit of trouble earlier. We've seen the 31 have trouble. The 82 spun earlier, and now we got the 59 working his way back up towards the front. If we do have a lone green flag run, where are you most comfortable at on the track? Are you comfortable running the high line, or are you pretty much comfortable anywhere?
Well, this week we did the thing where we ain't cleared marbles or dust or anything, so I've actually been line searching quite a bit, but I feel like right now the middle to high line in 3 and 4, and then the bottom in 1 and 2 seems to be working for me.
All right, man, get up there and see if you can pick up a win. I'm sure that right there will be helpful for you in the points, so we'll see what you can do.
Yeah, 10-4, boss. I heard you pick me, so I'm going to try to do one for you.
Yeah, I had to pick somebody that was opposite of the field, and you was back there, and I knew you was kind of fast for what happened in practice, so let's see what you can do.
10-4, thanks, Adam.
That's pretty cool. Looking right now, Bradley Wilson is he finished 10th last week, but he's not very far ahead of the cutoff line for the hunt cutoff or whatever. He has 231 points. He is in 6th place right now, so if he's able to get up there and get a win, that's going to be huge for him. But you also heard him mention that they did not cut off marbles or auto clean marbles. That could have been, maybe that's just something they wanted to try, but maybe they probably won't do that next week because it's not working out for all these cautions.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely making the trucks loose. Some guys might actually be finding it tight as well, and they're just trying to overdrive it, and that's what's causing the accidents as well as we're going green here.
And the 83 gets out to a pretty good start over the 82 of Chris Baines. 59 Levine looking to the inside of the 82. He's not going to be able to do it just yet. You see the 83 dropping to that low line. Pretty much, he's got about 2-car, maybe 3-car advantage currently right now over Chris Baines. We have seen the 82 be really fast, so we'll see if he's able to get up there. He did have a little bit of trouble when he was fighting with other trucks earlier, and we'll see if that continues, or will he be able to make a clean pass and get out in front and get that clean air. That clean air is huge, though. I've noticed that. It's big at any racetrack, but it's going to be especially big here with all the rubber and stuff that's building up and the marbles, so that clean air is definitely big.
Yeah, I think the 83 Bradley Wilson isn't going to have too big of an issue here. As long as things go his way, I think he'll hold on to it. He was first fastest in practice, so.
Yeah, we'll see. The 82 of Chris Baines is making a little bit of a run here, but it's a little bit different when you catch him and try to get around him, especially when there's a little bit of different air whenever you're underneath somebody. So we'll see what happens here. Still watching the battle for the lead, and caution will come out.
We're getting caution come out.
Once again. Maybe the 04 log. He didn't sound too happy.
We'll talk after the race on that one, Mike.
Uh-oh. The 01
no
not happy.
talking needed. I already got the problem fixed.
Oh, somebody wrecked him. He is not happy.
EOL ain't gonna help, but yeah, that's cool.
We're watching right here the 01 and I hit the phone. The 01 and the 10 races side by side, and we're watching. And the 10 will come right up and take out the 1.
Where's the 42 car?
I don't want to say that was. Oh, and the 31 involved. He's done. And the 28 is smoking. And everybody else makes it through it. Wow. I don't think the 10 of Tyler definitely did it on purpose. I mean, I don't think, it's his first race in here. I don't think he did it on purpose. But, got to be aware of what's around you. We're watching now. You can see his onboard. He definitely didn't turn right. And you can see his onboard when he's working his wheel. So he definitely didn't do it on purpose, but there will probably be a penalty issue for that, I would guess, especially ending somebody's race. I know the 01 are not happy.
Entering 3.
Oh man, and it looks like the 9 just tried to avoid everything and came right down into the 04.
And I feel bad for the 9. I also feel bad for the 31, as their knots may be pretty much done. So we're losing a lot of trucks. We talked about at the beginning, there's a chance that we could lose a lot of trucks, but however, I just didn't expect this many cautions to fly. But like we said, we are losing trucks, and it's kind of bad because we're losing a lot of good trucks, not just ones that had trouble earlier or anything like that. We lose a lot. We're losing a lot of good trucks that has ran well all night.
Yeah, I know, Mike. That's fine. It's just we'll talk about it.
You can see the 31. Rick Donaldson said, he's got to be disappointed. Started 7th, led 31 laps in this race, had one of the fastest trucks. He's going to try to get back out there. He's back in the truck now and taking 4 tires, it looks like. He was looking at the replay, it looks like. And but definitely not what he wanted. We'll see if he's able to keep one out and try to pick up a few points.
Yeah, I believe he can get the damage repaired and there's not too much to get fixed. It's only lap 133 and he's only 2 laps down.
Yeah, I mean, there's many cautions, yeah.
That's fine, Mike. I mean, just, as always, doesn't help me now.
And the 01 of Joe Watt's a little upset, and I think he's got a right to be. I mean...
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I understand your race for position. And the 10 didn't do anything wrong, but you also got to remember that it is still kind of early in the race. I mean, not early, but there's still quite a few laps left where you can get up there and win. Yeah. I mean, what we got, like 65 laps left, still 64. That's plenty of time. I mean, this is about the same length as an official race now, so... I mean, like I said, the 10 didn't do nothing wrong, and he probably felt like he didn't do nothing wrong, but you also got to be aware of who you're racing beside and when you're beside them. I mean, I think that's just racecraft in general. I think you've got to remember.
Yep, and when you get into that kind of situation and you haven't been in it before, it's a little bit of pressure. You don't want to mess up and make an even bigger mistake than that. So,
and he talked about it. He's new to Oval or new to the league, and it's kind of a surprise. So.
But anyway, we'll bring him back up and get ready to go green here.
Somehow I managed to get second right now in the truck standings. I don't know how that's possible. Have you checked the standings for your division? Because you're in the second division 9. You wasn't.
Yeah,
He was in the top like 12. Now apparently I'm somehow second. Don't ask me. I ain't gonna question it. And pace car should be dropping off onto the pit road. And here we go. Maybe. There we go. Green flag is out, and look who's up there in 5th spot. The 21 of Blake Neese is up there. That's impressive. He's racing side by side with the 82 right now. The 83 is getting a big jump. We're going to have 3 wide on the exit. Oh, nope, and that door got shut by the 59.
Yeah, that 83 Bradley Wilson got onto it. Oh, the 21 goes
21 goes around, and a caution will fly once again. And that's probably not going to make somebody happy. We talked about temperatures flare, and we're going to see. I don't know what happened on that one. That was... Let's see if I can find the 21.
Well, the 21 just got loose, and the 77 had nowhere to go.
And you can see it, yep. 77 just gets loose. And the 04 also was in contact on the inside wall.
It's getting pretty out of hand here.
Dang, I get 30 seconds because I got loose.
And Mike Helton is not happy. I just want to share that. He's not happy right now.
That is your second caution.
Brian, what was that about?
That was my fault, man. I looked at...
And now the 04 is not happy with the 4. We talked about tempers flaring once this race started really coming towards an end. And, I mean, you can see it. It's starting to happen.
Yeah, so already talking.
People are not happy.
No problem.
I don't know.
The outside line wasn't going. I tried to go at green, and the guy in front of me checked up, and it resulted in me getting rear-ended.
Well, the 9 also
Yeah,
has
they did not go in front of me either.
Yeah, I saw him checking that loose wing car, checked up big time.
Hey, Ronald, I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'm kind of fatigued. Wasn't even paying attention.
I see what you're saying. Alright, and sorry about the dead air there. I was reading some stuff on the website and stuff like that. So, not much to really talk about besides what we've already talked about. It's pretty much the same stuff of what's happened all night. People just getting loose in the center of the turns, and that's what happens.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way the track's running tonight, and I guess nobody wants to take, caution to that. This is what happens. We end up with 13, 14 cautions.
We're 14 cautions now for 67 laps. Almost half the race has been run under cautions. And I'm going to be honest with you, the race control is not very happy right now. The league owner is not very happy right now because, this is definitely not the same type of race I broadcast last week. Last week's race was amazing. I'll be honest. It was great for people that watched it. This week has been good. I ain't going to sit there and dog it and say it's been bad. However, when all the cautions makes it kind of, boring. Let's just be honest. It makes it kind of boring. It's not fun to watch cars pace around. This ain't eye pacing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I also understand that they wanted to try something new, and it didn't work out. Maybe they'll move on from it. We'll see what happens. But get ready to come to the green flag once again. Let's see if we can get a lone green flag and finish this thing off. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
As somebody, the 88 just gets spit by the 85.
Ready.
Oh my gosh, somebody's not happy.
I just got taken out on a caution.
Wow, the 85 and a caution will fly again.
Sorry, I hit the wrong
Wow,
thing, but
I cannot believe what I just saw.
I cannot believe that. Somebody wasn't happy.
Well, that's the end of my night, fellas.
The 9 is out.
With you. See you next week.
Wow.
That was
88, was that me?
yeah, I don't really know. Did 88 go?
What was that about even before we got started?
Let's see if we can.
Well, if that was me, I just lost completely everyone before, like every single person before we even came to the green. And as soon as the green was raising, everybody came back, and the 88 wasn't in front of me anymore. So I have a feeling that was on me.
Okay, so it looks like the 85.
Yeah, 85.
Zach Lindgren actually lagged down a little bit.
Wow.
And lost everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I lost completely everyone as soon as it went to green. So I do apologize, but
that's gotta make the 88 mad.
You know.
Oh, that's gonna make anybody mad. I think that's
not
you know, I think yeah, it happens, but I think there's gotta be a better way. Someone's gotta find a better way to deal with that.
Right.
Because, you know, just having everybody disappear and giving it full throttle is probably not the smartest thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't see them, you gotta wait, you know what I mean? Or go high or something.
Well, the only thing that's going to suffer, man, this guy's running for points, you know.
That's disappointing, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it didn't matter where I was on the track tonight. I avoided like 8 wrecks and finally ran into somebody because on a caution lap it blew my motor.
There to the 82 Chris Baines.
And what's pretty big about it is, I know Zach Lindgren did.
Say this.
Hold on, let me listen in.
Y'all better be practicing Gateway because next week's race won't be like this. I'll guarantee it.
Oh, we're already getting into it with them. He's letting them know. But no, Zach Lindgren right now, who was involved in that wreck, is currently 11th in points. Right now he's out of the points race. And he needs a good run, but with that wreck right there happening, he's going to have to jump all the way to the end and go a lap down, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I ran quite a bit myself earlier today. You know, it's just, it is what it is, man. Can't avoid all of them, I guess.
I know your feeling, man. I feel your pain.
A lot of disappointed guys in here.
Guys, our motto is quality over quantity, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I guess this is where, you know, running laps is the best practice.
Yeah. I gotta agree. I mean, you know, like I said before, and I don't know how many more times I can say it to keep justifying it because it don't make it any better, but...
Not saying anybody's getting removed.
This is not the kind of racing this league wants to put on. I've talked to Bradley, I've talked to Mike Kelton as it's popping up on here, but Michael Redding, and they've talked to me and they told me flat out, whenever we started broadcasting, this is one of the cleanest leagues, okay? We come in here last week, broadcast Texas, they put on one heck of a show, one of the best leagues I've watched. Not many cautions, like 33 laps of cautions, not bad. They come in here tonight and they do the complete opposite of last week. So far, 15 cautions for 71 laps. Over half the laps right now almost are being cautioned. That's not what they want. That's not the kind of reputation their league wants. So they'll get it taken care of. But, you know, he's definitely not happy right now. And he shouldn't be. Him or Bradley, either one shouldn't be. And Bradley's been a little quiet on the radio because he races in it. But he's definitely not happy. You know, I mean, we'll see what the outcome of it is.
Yeah, there's a little bit of steam boiling under that helmet for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, as a league owner, I think he's just trying to keep it under control until after the race. We'll see. But, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to justify the league and what's happening tonight, but there has been way too many aggressive people in here now.
I'm in that pit here.
because that's somebody that's raced this track, and I've raced it with a lot of stuff on. I've been loose here. I understand to get loose, but I've never been that loose that many times. I mean, you know, especially at a knot track. You know, I mean, that's just something you don't really have happen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
There is so much grip when it comes to knot racing. I mean, it's kind of hard to get that loose that many times. So we're going to go green. See what happens.
That's me. I think on to your left.
And see how many laps we go for the next yellow. Or, I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm not going to say the other word. But here we go. Green flag is out. 83 with a really good jump there on the high side.
Yeah, he held that restart really well.
We'll see what happens here after the exit of turn number 1. See if we can get a good run off turn number 2. And he's not going to get there just yet. And here he comes. He's getting a good run now. And we got another wreck. The 4 goes around the 03, the 28.
4 goes around the 03. Oh my goodness.
4.
Yeah, you just got to that. Does that mean I can't take my field in here?
We're going to watch and see. And the 03 comes up, and
I wish I knew what happened there.
And the 4's not going to be
03 got in the 4.
You mean I have not touched nothing all night, and I get a 30-second black flag? Nothing all night.
He's bad.
I was tracking him.
Oh boy.
Wow.
No more.
I don't even know what
Hey
to
Mike,
say, man.
I still got a black flag and I've been down pit road. Left now. Left now.
Severed under green.
That I did not. Okay.
Whew. I don't say, Jesse, I'll be honest with you, man.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit repetitive here, so we're going to see if we can turn it around. But, yeah, I know the race control isn't too happy, and I can just imagine what Brad Wilson is feeling right now.
He's not saying a lot over the radio, has he?
No, he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, there's probably a good reason for that. I've been listening in and I haven't heard him say much. We'll see.
It does look like the 82 stayed out while everybody else is taking tires.
And we'll see what happens with that. As the pace lights, we'll be on for at least one more lap.
So 25 cars, there are only 15 cars left on the lead lap.
Probably not the greatest place to talk about this, but the mother of, or I'm sorry, the grandmother of Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch actually died a little while ago. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to hear.
That is absolutely bad. Wow. And I hear somebody making contact on the caution. I'm not sure who that was. Somebody getting somebody.
How many to green? One, or, I mean, 2 or...
I really gotta pee.
Huh.
David, I'm not picking you up, buddy.
Let's finish this race on green, guys. Let's go.
You know, there's a couple people. There's a couple people you got to kind of feel for tonight. You know, the 30 or 29 or what was it? 29, 21. I mean, had a little bit of trouble. The 31, the 42. Has just been caught up in the stuff that wasn't his fault. A couple other guys as well have been caught up in this. It had nothing to do with him, just been caught up in it.
iRacing is in control from here on out. I'm not throwing the
caution. Yeah, I know it's hard.
Spins.
There's a lot of good cars early, and it just makes... You know, the race is good, but, you know, it could be a lot better with the good cars still involved, for sure.
Some sort of penalty, like right after they get the green flag.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Like you said, the race has been good, but there's also been a lot of it where it's not been so great. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Hopefully go more than 3 laps. We started off rocky, and we got a little bit better, and now we're back to being more rocky than it was before. I mean, so we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're green once again. At the outside line did not get going. Bradley Wilson must have spun his tires. He's going to fall down, go back to 3rd. David Levine will take 2nd position away. Or Levine will take 2nd position away from Bradley Wilson. Wilson looking underneath. He gets a little bit sideways in on turn 2. He's going to be okay. It looks like he can be able to control that. Out front, the 82 is starting to check out. Here comes the 2 looking to the outside of the 83 car. Well, that's a cool looking shot.
Yeah, that 83. Yeah, that 83 just got a little bit tight coming out of 4 and gave up that spot to the 2.
And he just got passed by the 2 of DJ Hargrove, the points leader. Hargrove's really been quiet the whole race, and here you see him starting to make the run towards the front now. And doing a pretty good job of making the run towards the front. Currently sits in 3rd. Actually, he just lost that position. No, he didn't. The 77's falling way back. I don't know what kind of issues he's having. But he just lost about 6 spots in about a turn and a half. So we'll see what happens there. We're going to have a battle here with 2nd. Yeah, DJ Hargrove just took away that 2nd spot. Or trying to take away that 2nd spot.
Yeah, and it's a battle for the lead now.
Yes, it is. Wow, what happened? Somebody disconnected, didn't they? The 82 must have disconnected, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what happened there.
Yeah, so wow. Okay. That's a disappointing thing for the 82 because he was actually out front by quite a bit. Huh. And here comes the 10, going to put a slide job on Bradley Wilson and try to get back up there. Here comes the 83 diving back to the inside. Now we're starting to see some of these top guys start to slowly catch their way back up. Caution will come out. Again. Not sure what that was for. See if we can find out what the caution is for. Looking, don't see nothing yet. I have no idea what
it was for the 42. Yeah, okay. 42. Joseph Stafford spun out of the post.
Correct.
Let's see.
He just got loose coming out of 4 and just spun it around.
And that's your caution. We've had about 7 or 8 just still caution alone with nobody else involved.
Coming out of the floor.
We got cars coming up pit road. Big pit stop here. The 85 stayed out, the 21 stayed out. We got some of the guys that was running up in the top 5 on pit road. As we watch the battle off the pit road.
And DJ is off. Oh, DJ will win the race off the pit road, I believe.
Yep, you're right. He did win the race.
And he does.
A little bit of a slow stop there. I don't know if he was able to beat the 83 out or not, but that was a little bit of a slow stop there for the pit car. I think he might have given out. Looks like he may have.
Yes, I believe he has.
I'll be honest. DJ looking to go back to back and try to get another win. We haven't even talked about DJ all night long, and here he is. He's a points leader for a reason. I guess we now know why, because he's able to keep his truck clean. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's really only 2 strategies to iRacing. It's either you start in the back and make sure you avoid the cautions, you give yourself a lot of room, or you gotta start at the front and make sure you stay there, because now if you get anywhere caught in that middle, man, it's tough.
Oh, it's been a long race, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yes.
Got a problem, take it up with me, but don't display it for everybody to hear. He will be removed from the league.
Not sure what that was about. Somebody was mad.
Yeah, it sounds like race control was not too happy about something.
Well, I mean, I gotta give race control a little bit of a lenience. I mean, he's put up with quite a bit tonight.
I gotta go into the pit road drive.
So, I mean, you know, he's definitely not happy with how the race is going. I'd really like to know what's going to be in Bradley's mind.
Bottom, so don't black flag me, because if you can duck in right off the green and we should be okay.
Yeah, you can hear it in Bradley's voice right there. He's talking about something else, but you can hear it in his voice. He's not too happy. He sounds a little bit of not.
Yeah, he's definitely a little bit frustrated.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Did I take out the 28 on that one restart? Or not the 28, the 88 on that one restart?
Yeah, you took him smooth out.
Alright, well, I thank you. Like I said, I lost.
We're going to be 32 to go as we take the green here, so we'll see what happens, see if we can keep this race clean for 32 laps.
Fingers crossed.
And, yeah, fingers definitely.
I at least want to see one long green flag run tonight, man. Not 10 laps. I mean, you know, I want to see one long green flag run. I think the longest we've had is like, what, 15, 18 laps, something like that?
Yeah, I think it was 16, if I remember correctly.
So I really want to see one long green flag one. Because I'll be honest, I'm over here starting to doze off, so we gotta get this other way. I mean, all this pacing, man, I'm sure anybody watching the broadcast probably, falling asleep or something, but we're trying our best.
Yeah, and I don't really blame them.
Yeah, I don't either. We're trying to keep it somewhat entertaining. And here we go.
The two's off to a decent good start.
He's not going to give us the lead easy, I'll be honest. That's somebody that you're going to have to fight for. He's a points leader, like I said, for a reason. Side by side is the 10 of 59. And the 10 of Ref will take the lead. And here comes 59 Strong back on the high side. He's going to get that back. Bradley Wilson lost quite a few spots there on that. I don't know, maybe he might have had a black flag for speeding in pits or something, because he's not even up there now. I see him a little bit further back, behind the 8, so I'm not sure.
Bradley Wilson is currently 2.1 seconds.
Yeah, 10th place.
Off the lead.
Where's the 10th place? 9th place. Looking to the inside of the 77, he's going to take that spot away.
Yeah, I believe he will move up to 7th with that move.
Continue to watch him, see if he can move up here as the race progresses. 30 laps to go at the line. Down in turn 1, you see Bradley Wilson trying to run down the 8 car. Or truck, should I say. He is closing the gap. Wilson has a fairly decent run.
Now.
I don't know if we really, I don't think he's had any kind of damage tonight that I'm aware of.
No, he's kept it pretty clean, so. And
he's looking underneath the 8 car now on the exit of turn 2. He may be able to get this spot away. We'll see. Going down into 3. Actually had to check up there quite a bit. He may have got it a little bit too hot. He did slide up the track quite a bit there.
Yes. Yeah. And just checking out with the leader. He has checked out. Second lead over. Second lead.
JJ Hargrove finally worked his way up towards the front, and now we know why he was taking his time, because he is checking out over everybody. Bradley Wilson still unable to get around this 8 truck of, what is that? I know, I can't pronounce the last name.
Joseph Anderger.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, the 4 got a little, of Randall and got a little bit loose there.
He was able to save his truck. See the 04 on your screen, fighting alongside the 28. And there's the 77 on the screen now. 28 back here.
Oh, the 2 gets loose.
Yep, 2's going to go around, and a caution might not fly for that.
Around.
Caution will not fly for that because he was off the apron.
Wow. Unfortunate for DJ there.
And apparently everybody's just having trouble tonight getting loose. Apparently the track's definitely a lot more, less grippier than what I thought it was. Because DJ, that's something that don't happen to him very often.
He just hooked it there. It wasn't. Yeah, it's sort of his fault. He got that flash front tire under that yellow line, and it just hooked him.
Wow. So that's going to give the lead right now to the 59. David Devine. And that'll be David.
Yeah, that 10 truck putting up quite a fight there.
Started on the pole, trying to get the lead here late into the run. Trying to take it away from him.
And he might get it here.
Oh, contact. 59 in the wall.
Oh, wow.
He's not happy. I hate to say it, there's 2 times that Dennis came up holding someone. The 89 now trying to run down the 10 truck. And I'll be honest, you might want to watch out for his 59. He gets back up there and they might not be friendly. The 59 trying to save him.
Yeah, for sure. And there's Bradley Wilson again in that 83 truck.
He worked his way back up.
He's about to take 3rd.
There's Bradley Wilson, 159 up the line into turn 3. 83 seems like he has a little bit of trouble on trying to turn in the center. He don't have drive off like he did when he started to run. So he's really got to try to get a little bit better insurance so he can make up for the ground. 59 slides up there. He may be able to get it this time. And slide job, and he will make that pass. 59 is going to try to do a crossover.
Here NASCAR Monday night, 20 laps to go.
20 laps remain.
And as we
go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say we were about 20 laps to go here on the line.
Y'all can't look at it. I do that a lot, man. I
swear. Hey, it's all good. It's going to be interesting with only 11 cars on the lead lap. Who do you think's going to take it home now?
Man, I'm watching this 89. He's slowly starting to catch you in on the 10. And we got a little bit of lap traffic here. As they work for the 51 of Ronald White, I believe. And now we're going to have a battle for it down the straightaway. The 89 may have the preferred line going into 30.
Absolutely, I have to agree with that.
Oh, the 10's going to slide up.
Slides up again.
Woo. All right, man. I'm trying to stay calm about that. But the 10 is able to hold on to the lead for now. The 89 is not going to be happy when he gets back up there.
Same here. When you catch me, I'll say hi.
If I see 5 laps to go here, man, I'm predicting a bump and run here.
I'm predicting a dump and run. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know. The 9's going to stay high. He says he's going to return 3, and he will. 89 trying to run down to 8. And as these keep fighting, Bradley Wilson's closed in.
Absolutely, and that's kind of like what I said before with these 2 cars battling for the lead. That gives the 3rd place guy, more of a chance to catch up and get into that battle.
Well, he's definitely there. 3 tenths right now off that 2nd place truck. Here comes the 89, going to drive pretty hard into 3. We'll see if he does the bump and run here soon. Could be a good finish here at least. The race has not been great, but we'll continue to see. I don't want to jinx it too early. Still 15 to go. Remember we talked about the caution if it comes out with 10 laps to go?
Yes.
There's a chance we could see that.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
89 with a good drive off turn 4. He's going to dive to the inside of the 10 truck.
Let's see what happens here going into turn 1.
10's getting a little bit of room. The 89's about a half lane lower. He's going to have to drive off. I don't know if he cleared it just yet. Not all the way cleared. Going to try to get him. He does clear him that time. 10's going to get a good run out of turn 4. Trying to dive it back to the inside of the 89. Unable to make that pass just yet.
Yeah, I don't know if that was really a smart move, dropping it down that low going into 1, because you lose a lot of momentum if you enter that corner too low.
Oh, the 83 and 10 almost got into it.
Yeah, that was pretty close contact for 10 and the 83.
Here comes the 10 with a good run now on the 89, dropping it off the bottom in turn 1 and 2. See how he runs here in 3 and 4 when he drops it back down to the bottom. That's not all the way. Oh, he does on exit. 83 with a good run off 4. 11 laps remain on the board. This is the kind of race that I expected from these guys from the start, I'll be honest. 83 with another good run out of 4. He's going to be looking underneath the 10 truck going into 1.
I'll tell you right now, that 89 Spence Thomas is really liking what he's seeing in his rearview mirror right now.
Woo, the 83 with a slide job. Here comes the 10 looking back underneath. And unable to do it just yet.
When I get to you, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, 89 is really driving hard right now. You can hear it in his voice coming over the radio, letting the lap cars know where he wants them to go. And asking them nicely to let him by. Truck driving a little bit lower in 1 and 2 than the 83. 83 has a really good run out of 3 and 4, but right now Steven Thompson has checked out 8 tenths over the 83 truck. We'll wait and see if what happens. We got 8 laps to go.
Yeah, I believe as long as this race stays green, I believe we'll have the 89 in victory lane.
Yeah, I believe I'm going to have to
7 laps.
I'm going to have to agree. The lead has checked out now over 9 tenths.
That you want.
DJ Hargrove's got to be a little disappointed though. After spinning up by himself, that was definitely his fault. So we'll see, but I think he's going to be a little bit disappointed with his result here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree with you.
Excuse me. Although, I mean, he's not last by any means. I mean, because we only have, what, 11 cars on the lap? And,
it's down to 10 cars.
10 cars. And Hargrove is the last car to lead lap, so, and he's not going to be there for long, probably, but we'll see. So we're coming to 5 laps to go. I believe the next caution possibly could end the race. As right now the lead has stretched. Right now it's about even to Everpoint. The 89 with about 8/10 lead over the 83. And in fact from the 83 to the 10 about another 9/10. So that lead actually went out right there. Bradley Wilson now second behind.
Yeah, 5. I'm not trying to race you, 5. I'm just trying to log the laps right now.
Spence Thomas just has to hit his marks for these last 3 laps, and he'll be taking it to victory, right?
Yeah, as long as he races, you know, fairly smooth and not try to get loose or anything. We talked to him last week, and he had a really bad
race. The whole race would have went like that, huh?
And we'll see what happens.
Great race,
30 points.
That was amazing.
So we'll see what happens here.
Thank you for holding the line, buddy.
Last week, Spence Thompson was able to get 3rd place over DJ Hargrove and John Houston. Was able to finish in front of him. So 89 looking for a big win here at Iowa Speedway in a caution-filled race. But the last 20 or 30 laps have been pretty good. I wish the whole race went like that.
Yeah.
And 2 laps to go.
DJ, could you give me the top, please?
And 89 talking to the points leader, asking him if he can have the top.
Now, what do you think the number 2 does here? Do you think he gives it to him, or do you think he tries to stay
Man, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. We're going to have a white flag here, but Bradley Wilson has closed in a little bit. 6/10 now to gap back. So he's really dropping it hard, trying to get a win. It's definitely going to help Bradley Wilson in the points, though. Now, the 2's racing side by side with the 51, so honestly, if that would have happened about 2 laps ago, the 89 could have been in trouble. But off the turn 4 winner at Iowa Speedway goes to Spence Thompson. Second, Bradley Wilson. Third is the 10 car, Tyler Drell. As the fireworks go and explode.
Yeah, good win there by the 89 Spence Thomas.
Yeah,
he kept his cool the last 5 laps. And
started way back in 9th place, led 14 laps, and the last ones that mattered most was the last 2 laps.
Green cap for racing view, everybody else remains style.
The only lap that matters is the last one.
Yep, the 89 going to burn it down here. You can see the dirt coming off that apron. A lot of it. He's going to light the tires up. Get back to him there. You can see the smoke pouring off the truck as the fireworks explode in the background. We're going to hop and get an interview with Spence Thompson.
No, everybody hold your chatter, please, for interview.
All right, here we go. We'll try to get an interview. Hey, Spence, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, man.
Man, he was able to get up there and lead the last 14 laps, and you've been up towards front here and there, started back in 9th place. How do you think? What do you think?
Dude, I'm going to tell you what, man, with the up and down day that I had today at this course, man, I had a lot of confidence coming in because, I mean, we were 3rd quickest in practice, 3rd to Bradley, and I can't remember who else was in 2nd there, but man, I tell you what, man, we worked our butts off today to get whatever we could get, and at one point I was happy with the top 5, and then the opportunity started opened up, and we took this thing to the front.
Well, you was 3rd last week after you led a few laps at Texas, and then come out here able to get to win tonight. John Houston had a rough night, and DJ Hargrove, after spinning it on that late race restart, didn't have the greatest night that he wanted, finishing 9th. Able to gain a little bit of points. So how do you feel about next week, and what do you think?
I'll tell you what, man, we feel good about this week, but we're going to have to put our working caps back on and get back to work for next week, because Gateway is one of them tricky courses where we're definitely going to have to work hard and try to get that thing up near the front. I think we're probably going to struggle there a little bit, but feel optimistic that we can get the speed that we need and get the car to handle really well.
All right, man. Congratulations on an awesome win, especially in a caution-filled race. I know that's definitely tough to try to keep your truck clean. Anybody you want to say thank you to?
Yeah, so thank you to my team owner, Bradley P. Wilson, right there, man. He drove a heck of a race today. It was good to see these two team cars come 1-2 like this today. It's pretty special, man, and he deserves a lot of credit, too, as well. And it's awesome that he can also come home second and finish 1-2 here like this.
Well, good job, man. We'll hop over and get an interview with your teammate and see what he's been up to.
Thank you again, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, Brad, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, your truck is filthy, I'll be honest. You got rubber all over it. But started back at 25th place. Bring it home second. Teammate gets the win. How do you feel about it?
Awesome, man. Awesome. It's good when you can put a team car in victory lane. One of these WFO Motorsports trucks, you know, no matter which one of us it is, it's good to see one in victory lane. And even better when you can follow it up with a 1-2 finish. So we're excited about that. Add another one to the trophy case here. I'd imagine this truck probably does have a little bit of rubber on it. I feel like I came from the front to the back to the, or from the back to the front, and about 3 or 4 times.
Well, looking at the points right now, it's going to help you a little bit since some of these guys in front of you had a little bit of trouble. How do you feel about your chances next week going to Gateway?
I feel pretty. Expectations are pretty high as they were coming in here. We've got a pretty good truck at Gateway. I understand that track a little bit, and it kind of fits into my driving background. So I know when we came here just in the iRacing, you know, weekly series, I think I pulled a few wins off there and had some strong runs. So I've definitely had that one circled on the calendar.
All right, man. Anybody want to say thank you to?
Oh yeah, thank you guys for putting us on and hanging with us to a caution-filled race. There wasn't the way we like to see a second place earned, but we'll take it and get out of here. I also want to thank my wife for allowing me to do the things that I do, and you know, always support me, and you know, just thank everybody who does what they do for this league and you know, shows up every week.
All right, man. Good job, and we'll talk to you next week and see if you can get that truck in the victory lane.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Thanks, Adam.
All right, now we're going to get an interview with the 10 truck of Tyler Graff. Hey, man, you got a copy?
Is he out here?
Do me a favor. How do you pronounce your last name? I think I've been saying it wrong.
Graff.
Okay, I've been saying it right. Good. You was able to bring it home third. Not too bad for a road racer. I mean, what do you think? How did your night go? I know it's kind of up and down with all the cautions and stuff, but do you think you could have got up there and battled with the 83 or 89?
I don't know. I don't think I was the quickest truck, but I just ran up there and I just tried to hold my ground as best as I could. I know being the quote-unquote new guy, you're not going to get given very much room, so I did my best. It doesn't look like there's too many people happy with me, but it's racing, we're going for wins. I don't care what anyone else thinks.
That's definitely 19 laps led, started first. You definitely came in here and make the mark and show people that you know what you're doing. So good job. Anybody you want to say thank you to, and or anything like that?
I really don't know. I'd like to thank my smoking hot wife Carly for letting me win these races. Sounding a nice quote. That's all I got.
Yeah, you might want to say that. You might be sleeping on the couch. All right, man. Good run, and hope to talk to you again soon, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Jesse, final thoughts on the race?
Oh, yeah. It was definitely a long one, you know. We had about 18.
Say that again.
Around 18 cautions. But, yeah, all in all, it was a good last, 15, 20 laps. We had a pretty good battle for the lead right up until Spence kind of pulled away from everybody. But all in all, wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of lead changes. A lot of that had to do with pit roads and cautions, and 17 cautions for 82 laps. I'm going to be, like I said, earlier, I'm honest when it comes to races. I try to speak what everybody that watches the races feel. To be honest, the race was boring, and I'm going to be honest. I mean, the racing, when it was good because we see some really good side-by-side battles. I think there was a lot of people rushing it too much, trying to get way too much too early. You've got to learn really to use your head. I mean, I'm not calling nobody out with it, but you got to really learn to use your head about who you're racing for. Not only just, you know, for Rex, but you're trying to get respect from other people as well. So you got to, you know, kind of use that and take that in perspective. That was the biggest, my biggest concern of the whole night. I mean, I thought the racing itself, when they actually was racing, especially towards the end, was great. But, you know, like Bradley said, I know he's a little bit disappointed, and I know Michael Redding's a little disappointed, so I can see that, and I can see why people would be disappointed. I don't want people, you know, to take this league and be like, hey, all they do is wreck, because no, trust me, they don't. This is one of them races, short tracks, that a lot of people, like you said, didn't have before with Iowa, and now they got it, and they just didn't know what they was doing, and to be honest, a lot of the rubber that was laid on the track and dust and all that didn't help. So, you know, take it for what it is, and hopefully it'll move on to a better race next week at Gateway. But, yeah, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks for watching. Jesse, introduce yourself and who you are, and, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jesse with Center Force Racing, and from all of us at Center Force Racing and Center Force Racing TV, have a good night, guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.